Hello? Hello? Hello, Munchkin. Hello, Doth. Hello, Deathblade. Welcome in. You better fucking start stream. Shake my head. How did I miss that? The big red fucking stream elements thing blocked it. I'm blind. How dare you talk to me like that? You know who I am. Do you have any idea who I am? What's up, Kiwis? You tired of imagining about all the numbers? I'm gonna be so for real with you. I am not looking forward to trying to actually figure out the stupid puzzle that we're stuck on, the peg puzzle, because I hated it so much when I did it the first time. I spent like, I think over an hour trying to figure out what the fuck they wanted me to do and then just gave up and searched up the answer. And then I remember being really mad because I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to figure that out? Like, I know that I'm stupid, but like, god damn. And so I have a feeling it's gonna end up being the same way again. I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna try and like rationalize the puzzle in a way that's not the way they want you to, and then I'm gonna get mad and just Google the answer. Oh no, I don't know who you are. Just give me a second and then I'll be ready. Why is Throne trying to advertise me cookies? I go to turn my phone into, you know, the VTube app and I scroll down to see my notifications real quick and Throne's like, you want cookies? I mean, I'd love cookies, Throne, but I know you're just tweeting about it to make me go to the site and add cookies to my wish list. Should I put up a don't help her unless she asks pin so you can really suffer? I mean, you should put that up anyway. That way we don't get people just like spouting answers to stuff. But, you know. Hello! Hold on, I'm almost ready. Chances are I'll be asking for help anyway. It was Santa. No, it was not Santa. It was Lotus, obviously. Very clearly it was Jumpy. Don't worry, bottom. Excuse me? I'm here to make sure you get something out of that brain. Huh? That's wild. Okay. Meow. Hello. We hit that fat continue button. Is this the one we were on? Bottom deck cargo room. Yes. And it's got no endings, so it's gotta be it. Okay. Ah, I hate this puzzle. I hate this puzzle so fucking much. It's some sort of boxy device. Yeah. Looks like a control panel, nothing happened. Alright, because I gotta click on the little F thing at the bottom there. Yes, 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 okay, thank you. This. Okay. Do not help her unless she asks first. She's weak to numbers as she is chocolate. Thank you, bestie. You think maybe this F means 15? 15. Yeah, 15 as in base 15 is F in hex, or is F in hex, right? Yeah, you're right. That's gotta be it. Alright. Let's give this one more shot. Yeah, okay. Cool. But like, how do you want me to make 15? Should I make it in the shape of an X? Wait, why is the fucking game so pushed up? What the hell? Hold on. What happened here? There's a big gap at the bottom. And it wasn't like that a second ago. Hold on. Hello? Why did it do this? Why is it all cropped weird too? What? What happened here? It got all kinds of fucked up. Okay. Let's put this back where it was. There we go. Weird. I don't know why that happened. One more shot. We've been here for 2 hours already. No, we haven't. Last time we ended stream, like, right when we started this puzzle and I backed out to save. Not the scuff I expected, but better, I guess. Okay. So, we gotta make 15 somehow. And I don't remember if we have to make it 15 in, like, every corner. Or if we have to make it 15 in the shape of an F, but I'm pretty sure we have to use all of these holes. I think what they want us to do is make it so that every corner piece from like line to line adds up to 15, and I don't remember how the fuck they want you to do that. Because I don't know fucking numbers. Because you have to use every hole. One on every hole, huh? Milky would be the expert on this one. Yeah. And I remember when I looked it up, when I last played this game, they were like, yeah, it's so fucking easy. You just put all the pegs in. I'm like, yeah, obviously, but in what way? Numbers make my brain hurt. I don't, like, there was also, like, a logic to it, I think. They were like, yeah, if you start with, like, a certain peg in a certain spot, it gets easy, but literally all of this makes my brain hurt. Immediately. Like, Battleship. Well, Battleship, you don't really need the math part. You pick a space you think someone's battleship is in, you call it out to attack it, and then if there's a battleship there, you've killed their battleship. This, they want you to do math. Can't just peg to your heart's content, you gotta cherish each insertion. Yeah, pretty much. You have to be, like, logical about where you place these pegs. Peg, yeah, these right here, these number things, they're pegs. They're little, like, pins you gotta insert into these holes. Okay. And I don't think they give a shit about digital roots in this instance. Actually, they might have to, though, because I don't know if you can make it add up to 15 in every spot. Otherwise. Fuck. Like a light bright. Light bright with math! Thought this was a family-friendly stream. I remember searching this up last time and it was simple as hell, but I don't remember now. Yeah, but like, you're probably better at numbers than I am. Also, I'm pretty sure we didn't search this one in particular up, we searched up the other one. Because there was two parts to this puzzle. There was one where they wanted us to light up a bunch of numbers based on digital roots, and now they're giving us a different peg puzzle. There were two peg puzzles. I mean, I am, but I don't remember what the rules are. The rules for the last puzzle where there were a bunch of numbers we had to light up, and the way you light up the numbers is you had to add up digital roots with the pegs, but not do the same number twice, otherwise you'd turn off that number. Searched up ahead to where you were in case you needed the help. Ah. Okay. I think my biggest concern is that I don't remember if they want us to make the shape of the F, or if it's every peg. I'm pretty sure it's every peg. And you can't just place them all willy-nilly, obviously. I feel like it's either starting with one of the corners or starting with the middle is the easiest, and I don't remember which it would be. Are you gonna stop postponing the inevitable or just peg? Well, I'm trying to think about where I want to start. Because if you start from somewhere like the middle, it might be easier to branch outwards. But if you start with a corner and then try to like go down and then like across and across, it might make it easier for this way and this way and this way. You know? But I don't know. It's time to get the paddle. No, it's time to you know, give me a lobotomy. It'd be better than watching me struggle to do basic math. Fuck. I feel like if I put a small number near the middle, like 3 or something, it might help. I got the answer ready. It was in my bookmarks, so I'll check your work as you go, I guess. I feel like if I put a small number like 3 in the middle, it might help, but then I feel like I'm gonna run into a trouble at some point with that. Ah. No, not there. I wanted 3 in the middle. Okay. This 3 is not like a middle of the road number, but it's low enough to where if I need to put a high number somewhere, it won't like blow over 15, maybe? What are you trying to do? We have to make... I'm pretty sure the way this puzzle works is we have to make all of these lines, like from corner to corner and side to side, add up to 15 with the numbers I've been provided, which is 1 through 9. I know you can't see some of the numbers because I'm blocking them, but we have 1 through 9. And we have to make every single one of these directional pegs add up to 15, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it has to be in the shape of the F. I think it just has to be every peg. But I'm bad with numbers, so I just kind of stare blankly at it, hoping that my brain goes, yeah, this makes sense. Hi Kiwi, I just wanted to say that I love you, even if you are a smelly little fella. You're just too darn cute for me to resist. Gotcha. You can just make it a row of 15 and go from there. That's my issue, because I don't know where to start. Like, I know I started with 3 in the middle, but I don't know if 3 is a good number for the middle, because I'm probably gonna have to move it later, and then it's gonna ruin my 1 row, and then I'm gonna have to keep restarting because I started with a bad foundation. Like, if I make 15 across from, like, left to right, and then I can't make a 15, like, diagonally from top to bottom, I'm gonna have to move the 3 or something like that. And then what if this diagonal starting point doesn't add up to 15 down here, then I'm gonna have to start moving these pegs, and then I'm just gonna be shuffling them for hours. Anyone, brother, it's been 15 minutes. You know what? Why don't you just give me the damn answer? Because I know that if I keep fussing about this, I'm gonna be mad at myself. Just give me the answer for this one. Because this is exactly what happened last time. I kept trying to rationalize things, and then I just got mad at myself and looked up the answer, so. There's only 2 puzzles I literally can't fucking do in this game, and it's this one and the upside down backwards Sudoku. Is it just the horizontal and vertical, or is diagonal? I'm pretty sure diagonal is included. We have to make every single line add up to 15. This is incredibly confusing to watch at 12 AM. This is just incredibly confusing in the first place. Right to left, top to bottom? Motherfucker, that's not what I asked for. I asked for the answer. Not where to start from. Okay, so left to right would be 6, 1. Thank you, Prince of Spades, for the lurk. 7, 5, 3. See, I knew 3 wasn't supposed to go in the fucking middle. I knew if I started from there, I'd just be shuffling numbers for hours. I fucking knew it. There. There we go, all the pins inserted. All the lights lit. We did it! The power is now on. It looks like there's electricity going to the monitor on the top now. Alright, let's see if we can activate the device on the top. No, you idiot. I can't just spout numbers or you'd get even more confused. I needed to give you a starting point. Okay. I didn't realize that that was, like, only half of your answer. You could have put both in the same message. A green light, or sorry, a green button and a red button and a lever. I wonder what these do. I think this might help. What? What the hell is this? Where did he find this? What is that? Where'd you find it? I found it when you were messing around with the pinholes. Looks like instructions for this thing. According to what it says here, this thing's the remote control for that. That? Yeah, that. What he's pointing... Oh. That machine over there. Apparently it's called a Pushmaster 5000. Are you serious? Whatever. So what are we supposed to do with the Pushmaster 5000? You see the coffin over there on top of the crates? Yeah? Don't you want to know what the deal with it is? I do. You want to check it out? Yeah? Alright. How do you think we're gonna get there? Well, there are some crates on the right side of the fence. You pile them up like stairs. Maybe we can make a path to the coffin from there. How would you do that? Line up the crates, I guess? Yeah, that sounds about right. I guess it's just another of Zero's puzzles. Yeah. Anyway, let's give it a shot. Oh, looks like the Pushmaster 5000 runs off a battery. So to keep it from using the battery or the energy too fast, it's programmed so that it'll only start moving once the path has been completed and programmed in. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Bippy! Yeah, but let's give it a try, there we go. Sure thing, just keep in mind that there's a limit on the battery, alright? The battery dies after 50 moves. At least, that's what it says in the manual. 50 moves, huh? Also, keep in mind that the Pushmaster 5000 can't move the heavy metal crates, okay? Got it. Operations for instruction. Or, instructions for operation. I know how to read. Christ. I believe her in you. Actually, I remember this puzzle not being too hard. This was one of the only things where counting in my head was not too bad because I had to count, just straight upwards. You just go like 1, 2, 3, 4. All you gotta do is map out a course for the robot and not go over 50 or whatever. When a square adjacent to the Pushmaster is pressed, the Pushmaster will move to that square. If there is a crate in the way, the Pushmaster 5000 will push up to a single crate. Move the crates appropriately and efficiently, and fill the yellow areas. Right, okay. So we gotta get these 4 into these 4 slots. And we only have 50 moves. It even has a counter at the bottom. I don't remember that, but that's cool. And we have to be able to do this without blocking ourselves off. Any forward or backward movement causes a movement, so you have to be careful with how you do this. There's a hint button at the top! Okay. It's gonna be real embarrassing when you can't get past 7, not gonna lie. What do you mean when I can't get past 7, bruh? Okay, we should start with probably moving downwards. Okay, and then... and then this way. And then if I push this one up, it's gonna get stuck back there. So we can't do that. And if I push this one up, then I have to push this one over. And then this one down. Yeah, okay, hold on. Up. Over. Down. Down. I think I went the long way around, which probably might screw me with moves, but I think I have the right idea. There we go. And now we gotta get this one and this one into here and here. I can't push this one right here right away, because then that will get, like, this one stuck. So if I push this one here and then down and then over, then we can push this one up and over and straight through. I'm running low on turns. Oh wait, fuck, right with this block. Shit! I think I should have left this space open. Yeah, I goofed it. Oopsie! I had the right idea, but I left one space closed off for this block. Damn it. Okay. But you got hard stuck at 1, not gonna lie. No! Can't count past 7, brother. Okay. If I can fill the middle block first, this will make things easier. Like, if I can get this space to be filled first, that would be really nice. But I don't think I can. So we're gonna push this one down, this one back like I did before. Go like that. Okay. I need to get a block right in here, but the problem is that you would need to start with one of these 2 spaces to do that, and I don't think you can. Okay, so back over here. What if I push this back down and start going this way first? I thought that said utterly based for a second. What does that say? Utterly bastard? What? Huh? Huh? We're in a really bad position like this too. because then I can't get this one over. Even if I was to push it down one more, we wouldn't be able to push it past this block. Fuck! There is a method to this madness, and I don't remember how I did it last time. Oh, up, up, down, down, left, right, left. Ah, I see. Okay. Okay. I was looking at it like just straight, like as if it was meant to be a word and not into like the letters that start from words. Got it. Kiwis head resembles an old coal ship with the amount of smoke coming out of it. That's funny you say that because we're on the Titanic. We're on the Titanic. That's the boat we're on right now. Okay. What if we started from the top instead of the bottom? And then what if I also did this first? And then we move this down one. No, because now these two are stuck, no matter what. I think they want us to move this block, like, back and around this way. Or this block up and around this way. After a certain point. This one in. Down. Back. Into slot. And then... what if I moved this one this way first? And then this one down. God damn it. I wish there was a way to go back by one. You know what I mean? Okay, what if I can't push that one down. Because if I push it down, it's gonna get stuck. You can't go over here, and you can't push it this way or up from there. Yeah, this is an electronic device used for entertainment thanks to the power of moving electronic signals to very teeny bulbs to make them charge the color to imitate movement. This one device commonly referred to as a video game. Hope you're well, Kiwi. I am! Wait, really? I thought that was just a boat. You mean bit? No. We're literally on a boat. I was watching a speedrun of this in comparison and it's funny cause damn. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have the right idea with the first, like, set of crates. It's either this one moves this way or this one moves this way to get this and this crate. But I don't remember how they're supposed to get the other two crates in because this block here keeps blocking off any crate going here. And I can't get a crate to go in this slot first. I don't think. Because I can't push this one up to begin with. And I can't push either this one or this one up or down directly because that gets them stuck. I feel like I remember this one being easy, but now I'm really struggling. I feel like I have the right idea for the first bit though. It's definitely gotta go like that. Now what if... that definitely is not gonna work. I was gonna say, like, if I can somehow get this block to move down and then back up, but I literally can't. Fuck! I'm pretty sure my base foundation of either moving this one like this, and then this one like this. Sorry, wrong way. Like this is the best way to go about this. But the problem with that is that I can't figure out how they want me to solve for these two because this block is so annoying. Like if I go like this, and then like this. And then... God damn it! I need a block to go here without a block here to push it up, I think. Or same vice- no, I can't do it vice versa because this block's in the way. Okay, so I gotta figure out how to get a block here without a block being here. Q, when you're done this, can you help chat with the math homework? No! I can't! I'm too stupid. Okay, before pushing that other one in, let me go like this. Yeah, but now I can't get down there from here. Fuck! Fuck! God damn it! I think you're downplaying just how much that bottom 2x2 helps with maneuverability. That's what I'm saying, like, I need a block here without a block being here so I can push, like, one up. Bare minimum. But the issue is getting down there without pushing this block down to here first. Because then I trap myself, unless I'm able to move it over one prior. So maybe I should start with the top part then. Move that over one. But then I need this one to move, because I can't push this one down, otherwise it's gonna get stuck for a minute. Ay-ya-ya. I literally have to start going this way first. I push this, and then like that. But then I'm stuck and I can't go this way. Ah! Leave that there for a second. Fuck that space. Fuck that space for real. We got it. This one can move straight over. This one I can push down and into this slot, and this one right over here. Okay, we got it, we got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. Actually, I'm gonna leave that space for last just in case I... Fuck! In case I fuck it up. I ran out of spaces. I have to be more conservative with my movement. Fuck. Ay, 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 ay. We only have 50 moves, yeah. That's my issue. I forgot to move this one, I'm an idiot. Awesome!
I've already bunked it. Because I forgot to move that bottom one. Fuck! Okay. Right, okay, hold on, fuck. This one has to move over before I push this one down, so I have to go back. Yeah, I don't have any moves left from here. I have to go around this block now to get this one into spot. Actually, no, I didn't. I could have gone down like this. No, I couldn't have. Fuck! I don't know if I have the spaces. The square block goes into the square hole! Shut the hell up. I ran out of spots again. I don't remember the optimal pattern to get these into place. This puzzle is harder than I remember it being. I feel like I figured it out way faster the first time. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Okay. I don't think I can start with the top blocks. Because of the way this stupid thing is fucking positioned. Brain sounded like a diesel engine trying to start -40 weather. Brother, leave me alone. I said this game was for big brains, okay? Kiwis got the head size for a big brain, but without any of the filling. Thanks. See, but then that one gets stuck there. God damn it! It's definitely starting from this point. Okay. The only way I know how to get this block here is if this block moves. But I can't get this block to move without wasting a bunch of spaces. All mass, no ass. And I don't think I can get this block into here. And then this block into here without wasting spaces either. Hello, welcome in. You get to see me struggle with basic puzzles. Okay. Can't push that up. And I'm already at fucking 20 spaces. None of the messages are sending on my computer. I saw the test. Reset. I've already goofed it. Have I already goofed it? Since move 1? What, really? Fuck. You know the definition of insanity? It's doing the same thing over and over, expecting something else to happen. Well, I'm pretty sure I have to start with moving the bottom blocks, because if I don't, then there's not going to be room to move anything up into this space, because this middle block blocks me from pushing it directly sideways. Chad the chess master, Kiwi the novice. The test you saw was on my phone? Oh, weird. Okay, well, what if I try going up first then? Is gift sub bundles like the discount? Yeah. Kiwi, for once in your life, be a top. But the thing is if I start with the top, right? Then how the fuck am I supposed to get this middle block in? And how am I supposed to make sure this block doesn't block this block? Kiwi trust. I don't trust. I don't trust. I think hell freezes over first. Because now this block needs to move over here. Otherwise it's boned, I think. And I don't think I can move it this way. Because then I would need to somehow move this one up or down, and down would block it. Kiwi as quiet as possible, yeah. I was just responding. Brother, even I can only enjoy your pain in one way for so long. I need a different flavor. Like, I know I can now push this straight over, but I feel like if I do that, I might box something in that I'm not meant to. But I'm gonna try it anyway. No, yeah, because now I can't get an around. Okay, hold on. So I need this space open to get around down here, I think. Push that this way.
M_Dith cheers. X10. Box something in lol pursue you know. Their boxes LMAO.
Yeah, but if, like, I can't move them if I box them in. That's my point. Okay. And now I can't push this one down to move it over because these are in the way. I can push it up again, but that's not going to make a difference. I can push it all the way down, but then that would block off this bottom piece. So I wouldn't be able to push something up to this spot. Okay. I can go like that. I feel like this wastes way more spaces. Yeast? Like, this is using way more spaces than it should. Oh my god. want to call it at the hour mark. Sure, fine. We're at 47. That gives me you know, a little bit of time to still think about this. Uh-huh. I could push this one more up, but that would make this one redundant. I'd have to push it all the way around. I gotta be careful with that block. Is there enough spaces for me to get this into this slot, though? I think it'll be cutting it close. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Fuck! Ah! I got so close! But I'm not gonna make it back to this side to push it down and then over. She's doing it, and she's wasted moves. I couldn't find another way around. You're doing it right, but you messed up on the last two. She's teasing us, I swear she's doing it on purpose! I'm not, I swear! Okay, how did I do this again? I went through here and pushed this one over, I think. The throw is real. I'm not doing it on purpose, I'm just stupid. Okay. And so I have to move this one up. I think. 'Cause that's what I did last time. And then I pushed this one up and moved this one over here.
Reminder. This is not Kiwi's first time doing this puzzle. She is trolling.
I'm not trolling. The last time I did this puzzle was forever ago. Okay, I don't remember how I did it. Okay. Now from here, I can push this one straight down and in. But then how do I get this one in without wasting spaces? How do I do that? How do I do that? Wait, what if I push this one all the way down? This one down one and into this slot, and then from here push that one into this slot. Would I have enough spaces for that? Got it.
Don't believe her. She's been practicing this lie in mirror for weeks.
I swear I'm just stupid. I swear I'm just stupid, okay? I promise. God damn it. I knew it wasn't that hard, I'm just dumb. Okay, I'm done putting in the program. What do I do next? Just be quiet and watch. See, it's moving already. Awesome, the Pushmaster 5000 did just what I told it to and lined up all the crates. My starter choices are Mewtwo, Victory Bell, or Blossom? Damn. Mewtwo and just destroy. Honestly, yeah. Unless you have like a severe attachment to Victory Bell or Blossom, I would say just go for Mewtwo. It'll give you a good starting point. And then you can get, you know, a more spread out and diverse team later. Great, now we can reach the coffin. We just need to climb those crates over there by the fence. How do I... No. What's the fucking... There we go. The turn. I gotta get down the fucking stairs. Keep turning, buddy. We're off too far. And then it's this way. And then across.
Mommy!
Oh.
Just kidding.
Really?
Whatever. Just open it.
Okay.
Shut up, Santa.
A small key and
A gun.
a gun?
Yeah, a revolver.
It looks pretty old.
I wonder if this is a replica.
This thing is... Are these real bullets? Oh, if this is real... Oh.
Uh-oh.
You're not gonna take it?
Of course not. All something like this is gonna do is cause more trouble.
I was going for Blossom because I only have one legendary in my team and they're better legends than Mewtwo. That's a good point. If you put the rule in where you can only have one on your team at a time, that's a good point.
It's a powerful weapon that gives one person a huge advantage. Something like that would be way too dangerous to have around. We're in enough danger already.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Maybe Zero put this gun here, hoping that something like that might happen. In other words, maybe he put it here to make
He's
us
looking
fight
for the
each other.
greedy friend.
In that case, we should most certainly leave it here. I, for one, have no desire to let Zero control me.
Oh yeah?
Me neither.
Okay, we've got that figured out. But you aren't gonna leave that key in there, are you?
Of course not. We'll take that with us.
We got the key! It says rusty, but I don't really see any rust. I see, like, wear on it, but no rust. It's a rusty key. Maybe I can use this. Okay, and then we go over here. Back up the stairs, and I'm pretty sure it's this door. Let's just put this key in here, and yes, sounds like it did it. Yay! Looks like it opened, Jumpy. I see. This key should open this door. Hey, what are you waiting for? Let's go. Yeah, I would love to go. It's opening! Baby! We're back to story, yeah. We're finally out of brain hell.
A long hallway, huh?
Let's check it out.
We've seen this elevator before.
We got off the one on the left just a little while ago.
Then we went through the number 6 door, and that took us to the engine room.
Yes, and after that we passed through the cargo room.
And now we're back here.
In other words, we made a loop. We're back where we started.
Yes, but now we're on the other side of the wall.
We needed a card to get to this point.
I don't see a card reader here.
Perhaps we aren't able to activate it from this location.
Why don't you just try pushing the button?
Yeah. It
Wow.
works.
But
think
on.
Good. Now we can go back if we need to.
What do we do? Should we return to C deck?
No, this hallway keeps going. Even if we do end up going back, I think we should see what's down there first.
I agree. Let's go. Looks like it ends here.
Only one door.
There isn't anything else. It's the only way to go.
All right, let's open it.
Red room. There it is.
The 9 door. Of course it wouldn't be that easy.
There's a red on the wall.
Vacant. Huh. We finally found it.
Jumpy!
Huh?
Look! Behind you!
What? A 9 door.
Two 9 doors. Uh-oh. We were never warned of two 9 doors. We were just supposed to find the 9 door to get out of here.
Why? It's 9, no matter how you look at it. The red is there too. So this is a real one?
Huh?
Why? Why the hell are there 2 doors?
Can't count that. Hi. You put the wrong hi in, bestie. You put like hi as in hello.
There were always 2 doors. I mean, if you think about it, Zero never actually said there was only one door with a 9 on it.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Of course, we just assumed that there was only one.
Kiwi correcting someone's spelling. Damn, this Saturday is crazy. I already proved that I'm the real Kiwi though with those puzzle solving skills, okay? So...
After all, why would there be more than one?
Oh, man. We fell for it. There are 2 doors. That means that all 9 people who had met at the central staircase could escape. No one would be left behind. Now it makes sense why the bracelets are numbers. 1 through 9. Divided into teams of 4 and 5 people. The digital root of both teams ends up being 9. Take 1, 2, 7, 8 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 for example. The digital root for both teams would be 9.
Meow. Thank you for the hydrate and big stretch. I'm willing to let her have it. It's been a solid week of agony, unstable connection, unable to constantly look at Dante art for her. True. I deserve a little treat, and by a little treat, I mean being able to dunk on him. That stretch made me yawn. The stretch literally brought a yawn out of me. Despite chugging coffee. That's Kueiji. Ow.
Or 2, 3, 4, 9 and 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. The digital root is still 9. There are a bunch of combinations that work and they all end up the same way. If one team has the digital root of 9, so would the other one.
Milkless, no riz, zero Dante smell, do not pass go, do not collect $200.
What does that mean? The answer's simple. From the very beginning, the Nonary game was designed to save all 9 people. That's how it was meant to be. Zero didn't lie. He never said there'd be only one 9 door. But anyone who'd found themselves in the game would have assumed that was the case. Fights would have broken out. One team would likely betray or deceive the other. Someone might be hurt. Someone might get killed. But eventually, they'd reach this very same room and realize how pointless all their infighting was.
Uh-huh.
There were 2 doors. There was no need to kill each other. This game was designed for that purpose. This Nonary game. We were all arguing and fighting over doors at the beginning. But if there had been one slip-up, one tiny mistake that led to more, everything could have been so much worse now.
So, what are we going to do, Junpei?
You're gonna pass the fuck out later? I'm calling it. Duh. Less fun version of Euphoria?
Huh? Oh, right.
Hey, keep it together, man.
Sorry.
Jeez. So what do we do?
What do you...
We need to think about our next step.
Our numbers are 1, 3, 5, and 6. That's a digital root of 6.
The 4 of us can't open the number 9 door.
The 4? Wait, don't tell me.
Yep. There's one combination that'll let 3 of us open the 9 door.
Don't talk with your mouth full, Missy. Fuck you, I'll do what I want. This is my stream.
That's why I'm asking, what now?
What now? No, we gotta go back.
Yep.
I agree. We cannot leave June behind.
Are you sure? I don't mind staying.
It's okay. There's no way we'd leave you behind.
Yeah, sure, kid.
Besides, I'd rather drown at the bottom of the ocean than escape with this sausage fest.
Bruh. This man really said, man, I would rather die than to live with a couple of dudes. Fuck it. Who cares? Sorry, Kiwi, this is our stream. We make the rules. No. Nuh-uh. This is Kiwi's corner. Mine.
Maybe I'll get to go to Atlanta.
Are you sure you don't mean Atlantis?
Atlanta.
Huh?
Oh, right.
Junpei might be losing his marbles a little bit. He's having a bit of a rough time.
You guys.
Very well. Best we head back to C deck then.
Yes, the
should be able to
corner. We
take the
put you
elevator
in
we
there to
passed
make you
earlier.
behave. But you subleased it out to me. Technically, I can do what I want. Damn it. He's not wrong.
Perhaps Clover, Seven, and Lotus will have returned from door 1.
I couldn't afford this stream on my own, so I had to co-sign with my mods.
But even with all 7 of us...
I didn't have good enough credit.
Standing around here isn't going to accomplish anything, don't you agree? Let's find the other 3
Is that an
first,
adulting
and then
joke?
search
That's
for another
crazy.
solution.
I guess you're right.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh. Come to think of it, what is this room?
Huh.
We were so focused on the doors, we didn't even look around.
Huh. It looks like it's set up for some kind of ceremony. But what kind?
Well, there was a coffin on the other end of the room. Yeah, that.
A coffin.
Here's the reason Kiwi and me constantly do the in your walls bit. We aren't
What on earth
joking.
is a coffin doing in a place like this?
Hey, Junpei, the hell are you doing? Let's move.
Motherfucker, I'm looking at an important coffin in here.
Right, okay. I'll be right there.
And that coffin's got something on the side of it. Who's in the coffin? Someone's in there, and they're knocking!
Look, it's...
Seven and Lotus.
We've got a problem.
Uh-oh.
Clover is gone.
Uh-oh!
What? What do you mean, gone?
Not the Gyaru. We've been in the coffin all along. It's your funeral. Or sorry, you've been in the coffin all along. I can read, I promise.
When?
Why?
You two went into door 1 with Clover, didn't you?
Yeah, we went through the door together.
But Clover barely spoke to us.
She just did her own thing the whole time.
Huh.
There were 4 rooms on the other side of door 1.
She wouldn't let us into the 4th room.
She just said, I'll take care of this one.
And shut the door.
She must have blocked it with something on the other side.
For Gore how to read, yeah.
We waited for a while, but Clover didn't come out.
We called for her, but she didn't answer.
So I kicked down the door and we went into the room.
But
It was empty.
Clover wasn't there.
Uh-oh.
There was a door on the other wall.
And it was open.
We figure she opened the door and left by herself.
We ran after her, of course, but
Obviously we didn't find her. You figured that much out.
Clover's gone.
When did this happen?
We got here just before you.
You certainly have excellent timing.
So you haven't searched anywhere other than near the staircase?
No, we haven't.
Well, they haven't had time. They just got here. They said that.
Very well then. We'd best separate and look for Clover. We haven't much time left. Let's begin.
Yeah.
She's not here.
She's not in the infirmary.
No, she isn't.
There's no sign of her. Let's go. All right. I'm thinking we should probably split up. I'll head back to the stairs and take the elevator down to E deck. June, you can take the stairs up to B deck.
All right, that sounds good. But,
What?
could you stop calling me by that code name when we're alone?
Huh? Sure, right. I'll do that.
Jumpy.
No, it's nothing.
All right, I'm going then.
Yeah, be careful, Kane.
You be careful too, Jumpy.
Yeah, got it. Take.
Ah, I didn't mean to skip that. Junpei's voice acting in this is really good. He sounds so awkward, but in a good way. Like, he sounds like he's meant to be awkward and not like awkward voice acting. Tragedy always strikes when one least expects it. But to wait for a man to stand before striking him down seems almost crueler than dealing a fatal blow while he lies on the ground. A light in a dark place, June's smile had given him hope, both for escape and possibility for something else. It was that hope that raised his spirits just enough that they might soon be hopefully dashed. He opened the elevator door, and there she was. A woman sat, slouched against the wall. Lotus. Junpei felt his blood turn to ice. Her body was limp, and her skin smooth and pale as always. Was covered in bright red blood. Ow, now! Not the booby lady! Reading is hard, thinking is harder. Real though, when voice actors actually do their job and try. I know, right? I feel like almost all the voice actors from this game did a really good job too. Like, not any of them sound particularly awkward, they just sound how you'd expect them to sound in these moments. But she died? Yeah, man. Somebody killed Lotus. Junpei felt his chest constrict. He couldn't breathe, and his legs began to shake. A slow, cold drop of sweat trickled down his back. He felt his stomach, somersault. Junpei's mind went blank, and his thoughts replaced with endless hissing white. Driven by little more than instinct, he began to walk towards Lotus slowly. Each slow movement of his stiff limbs brought him closer to her corpse. Finally, he stood next to her. Robotically, he bent down and put his hand against her neck. There was no pulse. No rise and fall of breathing. She was slightly warm. Something somewhere in Junpei's shaken mind told him that that meant she had been killed recently. Yes, Junpei thought, his mind slowly returning, she had been killed. Someone had killed her. People are die when they are dead. No, the booby lady that was actually real man, no. I actually do kind of like her character when you get to know her better. In some of the other routes where like you actually follow her a bit more, she has character to her. It's just when you first meet her, and for a good chunk of the game, you're like, wow, you kind of are just a bitch, huh? She doesn't get much better, but she has some character to her. There was a deep cut on the left side of her chest. Blood still oozed from it, although clearly her heart had stopped beating some time ago. The weapon had been a knife then? Perhaps she was stabbed in the heart once. She would have died immediately. He took little comfort from knowing she must have suffered very little. Only then did Junpei notice. Lotus's bracelet was gone.
Lastly, let's discuss how to remove the bracelets.
I hate you said that, because I'm, looking at a video of Unlimited Blade Works right now. What the fuck, man? Wait, what? What? What do you mean? What does it have to do with what I said?
One, you escape from this ship. Two, your heart rate reaches 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confine of the ship, or the air-traffic mirror's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
I'm looking at a video of the same series that people die when they are killed from. Ah, okay. Was that why the killer had ended Lotus's life? So that they might have the number 8 bracelet? If that was true, then the killer was whoever wanted the number 8 bracelet. Or perhaps more accurately, the person who would gain the most by obtaining the bracelet number 8. Who is that? Who would benefit the most from the number 8 bracelet? The thought had only just entered Junpei's mind when he heard a noise. A sound like a sharp knife cutting through wet meat. It struck him as strange that the noise came from inside his own body. A moment later, the pain hit him. It wasn't merely pain, there was heat, extreme heat as well. He felt as though molten iron had splashed against the side of his body. Finally, his brain made the connection: he had been stabbed. But where? His body was quickly going numb. He couldn't tell where the knife had met his flesh. Given the circumstances, however, he had most likely been stabbed in the back. Whoever killed Lotus had now done the same to kill Junpei as well. His voice was little more than a weak groan. With what little strength he had left, Junpei turned his body, trying to catch a glimpse of his attacker. Sloppy meat sounds. Pain Pecco. But as he did, the knife dug itself deeper in, twisting viciously. He collapsed to the floor, a puppet with its strings cut. His arms and legs lay where they fell, oddly twisted and awkwardly positioned. Junpei's body was entirely numb. He could feel the blood leaking out of him, but nothing would move. Nothing save his eyes. As he lay on the floor, his life ebbing away, Junpei finally saw his attacker. Two teeny images of the killer reflected in his eyes. With that recognition came nothing. He felt no emotions, no anger, not sadness, not regret. The paralysis that had claimed his body had reached his mind. The killer glanced down at his body. Then, without a word, climbed into the elevator, and was gone. His eyesight began to fade. The world grew blurry. My god. A puppet with its strings cut, Kiwi when her phone overheats. Dude, wait, that's actually so true. And began to dissolve into an empty white fog. The fog crept into the edges of his mind and worked, inexorably inward? I think that's the word. Soon, it swallowed up the last that remained of Junpei's mind, and his consciousness left him. There was nothing more. Into utter emptiness he fell, into zero. Whatever Junpei had been was gone. Bad end. I think they forced me to get that ending if you haven't done the other ones, because I'm pretty sure we were on the path to the correct ending, like the actual game's ending, but they don't let you get that one until you've done some other ones first. I don't remember exactly. You have reached one ending. The game has multiple endings. Thank you, game. In order to experience all the endings, you need to play through the game multiple times. Make sure to save your progress now to retain all information you've acquired. Memory of Escape has been added to the title screen. Memory of Escape enables you to replay the escape rooms you have completed. Would you like to save? Yes. Yeah, it's the second to last ending that you can only get, I'm pretty sure, if you don't do the... Yeah, because it's locked off. Yeah, okay. So look at how many options we have. We got a branching path here, and then we got 2 branching paths here, and then 2 more branching paths there, and then another branching path on this side. Literally had to throw to win. Back up here we go.
I thought we were finished with that topic.
But then what should we do?
We should talk it through.
Oh my god, enough! All we're doing is talking! Talking won't solve anything! It can't help us find our way out of here! You really sure you want to just sit around? We've only got 7.5 hours left. We already wasted 1.5 hours of our 9 hours.
Yeah.
You're right.
Very well then. There's only one way for us to proceed.
Sure not gonna be fun running around knowing we gotta jump when Zero says jump.
Well, it's stupid to just sit around here doing nothing.
Thanks to Snake's card, at least we have some idea of how this all works.
Correct.
And so long as we all follow the rules,
And Snake's not
we
dead
should,
yet.
we will most
Yippee!
likely be all right.
There's way more than I thought. What the fuck? Just wait until we get to Zero Escape 2. Oh my god. Fucking Virtue's Last Reward has way more endings and way more branching paths.
But
But what?
who's going to go in which door?
Oh yeah, that's right. We can't have any more than 5 people in one door. All 8 of us can't go in the same door.
Then it would seem we will have to split up.
Wait. I'm telling you now, there is no way in hell that I'm going into door 5.
Oh my god, you planned to do the second one? Kiwi, think of your brain. You wanna know what's worse? The second game is way harder than the first one! Virtue's Last Reward is way more difficult with its puzzles. Way more difficult. I'm not gonna jump into it right away. We'll probably take a short break before I jump into the second one, depending on how long it takes me to beat this one. But I do plan to do them. I want to play all 3. Because they're very good games. And I love them dearly.
Come on now, don't be selfish.
I'm gonna enjoy myself then.
Call me whatever the hell you want. I'm not going in there. If I'm going to have to walk through all that blood, then I'd rather stay here.
And we were doing so well.
Sorry, but I ain't going in there either. Someone else can go into door 5.
Oh, Santa, not you too.
Hey man, I just bought these shoes.
I just bought these kicks. I don't want blood and guts all over
You think
them.
I'm getting some creepy dude's blood all over him? You got another thing coming.
Then just don't do that. Take your shoes off.
What the hell, man? Weren't you the one who kept saying we should get going?
Yeah, so? Doesn't mean I wanted to go into door 5.
Oh, God.
Fine, I'll go into door 5. I can't go in there alone, though. Anyone else willing to come with me?
I'll go.
What?
Don't worry. You'll be fine. We may part now, but I'm certain we'll meet again later.
How do you know that?
Because I do.
That's not an answer! If you're going, I'm going too. I'm going into door 5.
What am I going to do with you?
There's nothing you have to do. If I join you, the problem is solved, correct? 7 is 7, and Snake is 2. And if you add Clover's 4 and my 1, the digital route will be 5.
7 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1 is 14. The digital root of 14. 1 plus 4 is 5.
Thanks for the math lesson.
Oh, it works perfectly! The 4 of us can go into door 5.
Wait, what about the other 4? What's their digital route gonna be?
Lotus, Santa, June, and me. Our bracelet numbers are 8, 3, 6, and 5. 8, 3, 6, 5. What would our digital route be?
I'm pretty sure it's 4.
8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5
Yeah.
is 22. So, the digital root of 22, 2 plus 2 equals 4.
It's 4. Add up our 4 bracelet numbers and the digital root is 4.
Then we can go into door 4.
Yeah. Huh. That worked out well.
So the team assignments will be like this. 7, Snake, Clover, and Ace, they would go through door 5. Lotus, Santa, June, and me will go through door 4.
Are these really the teams I want? Beyond door 5 is what remains of the 9th man. I never want to see that thing again, but something's telling me that it'd be a good idea to examine the corpse, even just a little closer. Of course, if I went through door 5, I wouldn't be going with Lotus and Santa. I could bring June with me through door 5, but that means she'd have to see the body in there.
The body.
I don't want to put her through that. Should I stay silent and go through door 4? Or should I stop them and insist on door 5?
All right, then. It seems we've reached a conclusion. Shall we go? I'm going through door 5.
We're over there too, right, Snake?
The door's not going anywhere. Slow down.
Which door?
You gotta go through 4.
I'll go through door 4 with Lotus, Santa, and June. There's nothing to worry about. I just need to stay by her side. This should be fine. It's no problem this way. I should see the other 4 off.
Looks like Ace and the others are going.
Bye!
Now then, goodbye.
Be careful.
Bye, Ace. I'll miss you.
So horrible.
My man Snake does not care because he cannot see. My man blind and he's like, fuck it, who cares? It's just a body. Just close your eyes.
Snake, your shoes.
It's fine. Hurry! Or are you planning on dying with everyone else? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you?
Sorry, Snake.
Let's go.
Bye-bye!
Hey! How is it over there?
Bro, I can't even see my J's. Calm down. That's what I'm saying. He's like, man, who the fuck cares if there's a corpse in this room? I can't see him. Just close your eyes and run.
Did you find anything? At least say something, will you?
Something's beeping.
Uh-oh.
It's just like before.
Probably the sound of the detonator on the bracelet.
Do you think they're okay?
Hey, there it is! That's gotta be that dead thing!
That dead thing.
Get over here! We gotta authenticate!
Yippee! They did it!
Stopped.
Phew. Looks like it stopped.
Hey, guys! Are you doing alright over there?
Yep, we're fine. Oh, hey, I'm gonna tell you about this whole dead thing, okay? The dead is just like the red, but the color's different.
Thanks.
You know how the red was red? Well, the dead is blue. Other than that, it's just like the red. Authenticating is the same too.
Awesome! Thanks. That helps a lot.
Well, we should probably move on now. You be careful out there.
Roger that. Whew.
Question
Now it's
marks?
our turn.
What's confusing? What don't you get? I can try to explain. What is it, Isekai? Oh, my fingies. Dead is red. Actually, the red is different from the dead. The dead is blue. So, you're wrong. Just the way she worded that? Yeah. Honestly, there's not a much better way to word it because the red is the authenticator and the dead is also an authenticator, but the opposite. Like one activates and one deactivates.
I'll go first. Okay, we ready?
The dead is blue. No, the west has fallen. This dude was not paying attention, dude.
Yeah.
Sure.
He just turned his fucking brain off and went, yeah, words are happening, haha, la la la, and then just, you know, made up his own lore.
All right, let's go.
Run!
Run! Go!
Oh, damn, it's counting down.
We can't go back!
We need to hurry and find the device.
Hey! Where the hell is the dead?
How would I know?
Santa, calm down.
Don't give me that crap! Start looking!
I already am.
Don't tell me the dead is in one of those rooms.
Oh no, how many rooms do you think there are?
Ah, fuck! We don't have time to count. We just need to open them all. It won't open. Shit, this one's no good.
Same here.
It's not moving!
Oh, there it is, at the end of the hallway. Run!
Go!
How many more seconds do we have?
How would I know?
Our time limit is 81 seconds!
I know that, goddammit! I'm asking you how many seconds we have left!
Hurry! It's the dead! Get over here! Come on, everyone!
Kerclunk. Baby! La la la, I was heating up my spaghetti. Nail Mareep. How about Jumpy? Make it relevant to the stream. Jumpy.
Looks like it stopped.
Kaho?
There's another door at the end of the hallway. Let's try this one first. And of course it won't open. A keyhole. What's this mark? Mail?
No, not exactly. That's probably the symbol of Mars.
Jumpy.
Well, technically, they are the same symbol, but I saw a number of similar symbols near the main stairway. The symbols of the solar system.
Oh, that's right. The Sun, Saturn, and Earth.
At least that's what I'm assuming.
So this isn't the man symbol. It's a symbol for Mars?
Yes, sir.
I think so, yes.
I see. Wait, where's Santa?
Yeah, so, I looked the place over. Here's the deal. None of the other doors open.
Then that must mean...
We only have 2 more doors.
Maybe it's the room number.
The door on the left has B92, and the one on the right says B93. All right, let's open them. I'll open B92.
Okay, I'll get B93 then.
1, 2, 3!
Wah!
Hey, it opened.
Yeah, it did. I didn't expect that.
It was so easy.
Maybe this is all part of Zero's plan. Can't say I enjoy being treated like someone's puppet. Well, now we have these 2 rooms. I'm sure there's something in there that will help us get out of here. Let's find it. Santa and I will search this room. You 2 take the other one.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the Funyirimpa room! Forgot how early on this room is supposed to be if you pick this route first. Room 92. There it is! The Funyirimpa. That vase looks expensive. I wonder how much we could get for it. Are you going to steal it? Hee hee. She said just a little bit of theft. Some matches.
Oh yeah, how's your fever? You feeling better now?
Weird thing to interrupt with while I was exploring, but okay.
Yes, I'm fine.
Mars, huh? Didn't know we were getting into Roman Greek mythology. To be fair, boy got to Mars to get more candy bars, so basically same thing. Bruh. You mean boys? Okay, whatever. Bleh.
Let me see your forehead.
Ah,
Guess it really has gone down.
are you worried about me?
We get to respond. Come on, it's not like that. It's not like I care about you, stupid. You're a girl, you have cooties. You think I care? Psh, nah.
Yeah.
I guess.
By the way, Jumpy,
Hmm?
how did you end up here?
What do you mean? I told you earlier, didn't I?
There was a man with a gas mask when you got home at night.
Are you worried about me concerning music starts playing? Right. Really like foreboding kind of ambient music. Are you saying we shouldn't be worried about June?
When you woke up, you were on D-Deck.
Damn straight.
But is that really the truth?
What?
Jumpy, are you hiding something from me?
No, why would I?
Well, if you think about it, this is awfully suspicious. I mean, why would 2 childhood friends bump into each other in a place like this?
Hey, I could ask you the same thing. Are you hiding something?
What would I hide?
Well, I don't know. Anything. I mean, you're hiding it. How would I know?
You mean like the number of men I've dated?
Damn.
Do you want to know? Don't worry. Only 18. Times 0. Yeah, I guess I just haven't met Mr. Right yet.
Yeah, I see.
Female pupitar? Ooh, Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Female pupitar. How about ads? Well, that gives me time to think, I guess. Kiwi-tar bra. I wanted to say Barney, but Barney is not really a female name, is it? Poor brain. I gotta use it a lot today. Ads done. Okay. Fuck it. Also make it relative to the stream. Name it June. Kiwi is doing nonary games. Yes.
Anyway, I'm not hiding anything. Just like you, Jumpy. When I woke up, I was on D-Deck.
Well, you do have a point. I mean, why did Zero pick us? We haven't seen each other since elementary school.
I wonder. Look for what connects the victims. That will lead you to the culprit. Do you remember Seven saying something like that?
Yeah, I do. So?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think this must all have something to do with a classmate of ours.
You got any ideas who it might be?
No, nothing.
Oh,
Well, if it had something to do with school, then it could be one of our teachers, or maybe the principal?
or the janitor, or the lunch lady.
No, I can barely remember any of them.
Yeah, I know.
Damn. Thank you for the hydrate. Wow. It's a display case, but there's nothing being displayed. How sad. Looks like the drawers are empty too. Ah. Jumpy, what are you doing? You don't have time to be relaxing on a sofa. It's a round wooden table. Bed. It's a bottle with water in it. This is a bedroom. They probably have it here in case your throat always feels dry when you wake up, you know? My throat's dry, but I think that's because I'm a little nervous right now. Well, we did run a lot, so we're kind of sweaty. Hey, Jumpy, did you want to take a shower together? Whoa! Giggle, just kidding. It's too late to take it back. My brain's already working out a picture. My throat was dry already. This isn't helping. A wooden cupboard. There are cups inside, surprising no one. Bed. It's a light blue blanket with some designs on it. Someone made the bed, or at least never unmade it. There's only bed sheets under the blanket, nothing exciting. Look, there's two pillows right next to each other. Guess it's a double. Huh? What's up? You're turning red. Oh man, is her fever back? Hey, are you alright? You need to lay down for a minute. I'm fine. I think it's just a little early for that. Huh? Hey, seriously, are you really okay? A bed frame. Now we don't have to worry about falling off. I toss and turn when I sleep. She just like me for real. She's blushing again. What the hell is she thinking about? Okay. This isn't a painting. Is it a map? Looks like a map of the ship's interior.
Oh, this is a great find. I think it'll be really useful. Let's take it with us. Nice.
This ship is bigger than I thought.
Yeah, it's probably about 900 feet long.
Must be one of those fancy cruise ships.
Of course, it doesn't really look like a cruise ship. Everything in here is really retro. Huh. Even if it's just some sort of style choice, there's just too much.
Do you remember what Zero said?
On April 14, 1912, the famous ocean liner Titanic crashed into Earth Blue. After remaining afloat for 2 hours and 40 minutes, it sank beneath the waters of the North Atlantic.
Do you think maybe this boat and the Titanic have something to do with each other?
That's a good point. I doubt he would have mentioned it if there wasn't a reason. Do you think this boat is...
A replica of the Titanic? The actual Titanic? Okay, we're gonna bring out the map and ask where we should go, and I'm gonna scream at my monitor like the good old days. Alright. Which do you think? I want to see what y'all want to say. Did you spoil the boat being the Titanic? What the fuck? No. I did not. They already showed a flashback where he brought it up. We were already informed of this information. Uh-huh, sure. So which is it? You think we're on a replica or the actual Titanic? Autumn just like you.
The actual Titanic?
The actual Titanic? You mean it, like, slipped through time and ended up here? Before the ship sunk on April 14th, 1912?
Huh? What the hell are you smoking?
Huh? Did I get it wrong?
No, that's not... I mean, come on. I mean, slipped through time? Seriously? I was talking about the controversy surrounding the Titanic.
Controversy? What do you mean?
Haven't you heard of it? It's pretty famous, you know? The Titanic had a sister ship that was essentially identical. It was called the Olympic.
Oh, yes, I have heard of that. I think I heard it was troubled by a lot of problems. And the company that owned it didn't know what to do with it, right? So they made the Olympic up to look just like the brand new Titanic.
That's right. They also took out a huge insurance policy on it before it set sail.
Huh. That would mean that the real Titanic never sank.
Yeah, the ships got swapped. The real Titanic was renamed the Olympic in secret. They used it as a passenger ship for more than 20 years.
Hey, wait a minute. Wouldn't that mean it retired in 1935?
Huh? Well, yeah, I guess sometime around then, yeah.
Well, what happened to it after that?
I heard it was dismantled.
Dismantled? Then it doesn't matter, does it? Whichever boat the real Titanic was, it doesn't exist anymore. It was either retired and dismantled, or sunk in the Atlantic by the curse. But then that would mean that this ship is...
Wait, what did you just say?
Huh?
Sank in the Atlantic because of what?
The curse.
What do you mean, a curse?
A curse is a curse. This one is the curse of the Egyptian mummy. Supposedly, the Titanic carried the mummy of the priestess Amun-Ra, which was stolen from a pyramid. And they say that the mummy had
You know,
history.
just random common knowledge that anyone would know, question mark. Oh, she's stupid. This is the one issue that I have with this series, is that, like, they'll just bring shit up like this as if anyone would know it. And then sometimes they literally look at you like, are you stupid? How did you not know this? And it's like, how would I have known this? I feel like nobody knows this unless you really studied this specific topic. Why do you know so much about this topic?
Everyone involved with it died mysterious deaths. Come on, I'm sure you've heard of it before.
See, she's like, come on, don't you know this, you stupid idiot?
Those who open the coffin will be forever cursed. Haven't you ever heard that one?
So you're saying the Titanic sunk because of that curse?
That's right.
That's stupid. I don't buy it.
It's true.
How can you be so sure?
That mummy wasn't just a normal mummy. It was really mysterious, totally unbelievable.
Return the slab. Real.
What is so unbelievable about it?
Well, supposedly, she was really pretty.
Okay. And?
Pretty?
Yes.
But she was a mummy.
That's right. She wasn't all shriveled up or rotten or anything. She almost looked alive.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, it's that thing. I don't remember the name. Where your body turns into some kind of wax? Yeah? The fat in it turns into something kind of like candle wax, right? And
Yes, saponification. But that's not what it was.
Huh?
That's not it. She wasn't wax.
Then what was it?
They say that she was frozen.
What? Frozen?
That's right. The whole body was frozen solid. You know how a human body is more than 60% water? Well, all of that water was frozen. The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic, even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
That's crazy.
I think so too, but maybe it's true and we just didn't know about it before.
I didn't know?
Yep. Maybe it's common sense to eat shaved ice in the desert because it lasts forever.
Huh? Nah, that seems too silly to be true.
But maybe it isn't. It just appears that way because you didn't know it was true.
She might be a little bit silly.
Well, yeah, ice that doesn't melt, even in the desert? Does something like that really exist? No, even if it did, it wouldn't really be ice anymore, would it?
Huh. The chair that goes with the dresser. There's nothing particularly interesting about it. A key! Slick. This game went from Silent Hill 2 levels of realistic trauma visions to the dog ending in 5 seconds flat. Gonna shower, then check on my uncle. Also, she's making my brain hurt with her convoluted explanations. That is June throughout this entire series. I wish I was joking. I wish I was joking. She kind of pisses me off a lot. Like, her character is important to the games, but goddamn does she not get annoying sometimes with the stupid shit that she comes up with. Go get an ice pack. It's a dresser. There's nothing on top. Thanks. This is the mirror for the dresser. And now she's playing with her hair. Does she even realize she's doing that? Hey, I don't have time for that. Come on, it's not like there's anyone here you need to impress. Yes, there is. Who? What? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? Oh, forget it, Jumpy. Junpei really do be denser than me. Oh, no, wait, I didn't want to go that way yet. Male Chikorita cut. Male Chikorita. Does cilantro fit? Is cilantro too many letters? She really reminds me of my past coworker who 100% hand to chest, honest to God, thought birds weren't real and were government spy drones. I was thinking of going over there to Lotus's room. Why? What do you mean, why? I'm just going to check up on them. Is there something wrong with that? Well, no. Come back soon. Sure thing. I'll leave the rest to you. Sure. Leave it to me. Alright, off to the other room. I actually didn't want to go over there just yet. Hold on. What's up? You going back already? Well, I can't just leave June there by herself.
What do you think? You're her knight or her protector or something? You're creeping me out. Whatever, man. I'm going. Okay. Forgot to check this room. That's the bathroom wall. There are square tiles all over it. It's just a shower head, there's nothing special about it. There's a little blue platform protruding from the shower wall next to the knobs. It's for putting soap on. I used a shower once, so I know. I forgot that, that was the line for that. That's the shower knob. Let's see if anything happens when we turn it. No water's coming out. Jumpy, do you think there might be something on the shower curtain? Well, maybe? You want to try closing it? There doesn't seem to be anything here. Yeah, you're right. Let's put it back. Shower curtains, huh? Let's try closing it. Now I can see the full expanse of the shower curtain in all its waterproof glory. There's nothing suspicious. It's just a normal old shower curtain. A narrow shower. And I'm standing in it with June. Ellipses, ellipses. This is awkward. Time to open the curtain. Now let's check the toilet. There's nothing there. The tank's empty too. There isn't any water in it. A collection of full and partly depleted rolls of toilet paper. Someone was well prepared. There's nothing too suspicious about it. I think that's everything. I don't think I can check the light or the wall. It's a shower head. It feels dry too. That probably means no one has used it in a long time. Okay, yeah, we're done. Why don't you go back to the living room? Okay, let's go back. Now I can go over here. Looks like a valuable vase. Empty though. There seems to be a room on the left side of the vase. There's a square tile in this frame. It's glued in there quite well. I don't think you can take it out. Yeah, I was trying to back up. Thank you. Well, this is a display case. Check out these plates and shit. Look really expensive. You wanna take a look? This tile. I think I've seen it somewhere. Yeah, I know. Kinda looks like the one we saw in the other room. We'll grab that shit, homie. Damn. Guess it's the wrong key. Well, that means there's gotta be another one somewhere around here. Otherwise, we aren't gonna be able to open this thing. Hey, check this out. It's a pretty nice sofa. I know. It's a shame I can't take it back with me. Candle with a candlestick. This might come in handy. It's a round wooden table. Hey, Junpei. That room's pretty dark. Do you have something that will give us some light? Something that'll give us some light. Yeah, the candle. Oh yeah, I gotta... What's the button for items? There we go. We gotta combine this shit. I know. If I use the matches to light the candles. Bippy! Now we can go in here. With the light from the candle, maybe we can take a look around in there. But it gets too hot when I hold it. I want to put it down. Well, why don't you set it on top of the dresser? It's flat there, at least it won't fall over. Oh yeah, good idea. Boop. Also, I love how they acted like it was so dark you couldn't see shit, but it was still pretty visible with the door open. Hey. It's got pretty bright. Now we can look around a little. It's a dresser drawer, but it's locked. Where's my fucking... my key? Junpei, did you find this in the other room? Yeah. Then maybe that means... There we go. Hey, it worked. Jumpy! There's a lit candle sitting on top of the dresser. Can I close that now? There's a tile inside the drawer, nothing else besides the tile though. This is the mirror for the dresser. Damn straight. Nothing weird about it though. Okay, there. We turn around. Key! There's a picture of an old cruise ship. Is it the Titanic? There's a bottle of water. I don't think we're going to need it for anything. Hey, Junpei. It's a cupboard. There's a freaking cupboard in here. Are you alright? Oh, don't give me that. Come on, a cupboard in a bedroom can only mean that there's a safe in here. Really? Damn, there's nothing in here. Got me all worked up for nothing. Curtain! Anything under the blanket? Nope, nothing suspicious here. 2 pillows in a pile. Oh. Ellipses, ellipses. A pile of pillows. Is this supposed to be some kind of joke? Hey, calm down. Junpei died. No! Not Jumpy! Anything under the blankets? A girl with burning red eyes stares back at me. Gah! Ah, I'm just messing with you. There's nothing there. Huh? Hey, what the hell? It's got dark all of a sudden. Maybe the candle got blown out? We should go see. Damn. There's a candlestick covered in melted wax on the top of the dresser. Hey, what's this? Top of the candlestick looks kind of weird. Yeah, you're right. It's all bumpy. Looks like a key. Let's see if this candlestick key can do anything. Yes, it opened. Alright, pull that shit open. Gimme.
Hey, Junpei, you got a minute?
Huh?
Here, take this.
A bookmark? What is this for?
A
do you want me to
clover
read a book?
bookmark?
I found it in between some of the cushions on the sofa. Pretty sure it ain't gonna be any help to us, but I figured we might as well hang on to it anyway.
Then why don't you hold on to it?
You know what I hate most in the world? I got 4 things. Hope, faith, love, and luck.
Hope, faith, love, and luck?
Damn straight.
And you hate these things?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
Not really, but what does a bookmark have to do with any of that?
Well, see, each leaf on the 4-leaf clover has a meaning to it, okay? And that meaning is pretty much those 4 words. It's like flower language.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's not a flower, is it? So, leaf language, I guess? Yeah, you could call them leaf words.
Leaf words. Hope, faith, love, and luck. The meaning of the leaves on a 4-leaf clover.
So, yeah, I want you to take it, okay? Just touching it gives me the creeps. Take the damn thing, alright?
He says just fucking take it!
Here.
I don't want it! What do you want to do? Take it or don't take it? Do we want the 4-leaf clover bookmark? What say you, chat? Yoink!
Alright, sure. I'll take it.
Oh, man, I feel a lot better now. That thing was a real pain, you know?
Do you really hate those 4 words that much?
Yeah, well, they can all betray you, you know? Hope, faith, love, even your destiny. Well, that's not my only reason.
What?
That's not the only reason I hate the 4-leaf clover. I just can't bring myself to like the number 4.
There's a character named Clover, too.
What, worried about the 4 horsemen?
Nah, come on, man. That's just silly. Maybe back in the Dark Ages that kind of crap scared people. But this is the 21st century, and I'm a 21st century guy.
Are you?
I'm a little insulted.
Then why do you hate 4 so much?
'Cause it's a half-ass number. Not the best or the worst. That's why.
What?
9 is a way better number. So what if it's last place, right? At least it's not some lame-ass middle number.
What are you...
You play?
Play?
You mean like gambling? You mean like the stock market? Destiny, not a 4-letter word, dumbass. He didn't say it had to do with 4-letter words, just that those 4 words bothered him. Are we gambling or are we stock marketing? Oh my god, he's an idiot. Gotcha.
You mean like gambling?
Yeah, of course. What else would I need? In Baccarat, the best possible hand totals 9. They call it Le Grand. But the lowest, most worthless cards, zeros, they call Monkey.
Just like the guy in charge of this game, huh?
Technically both are gambling, but okay. Yeah, but like... one is a very specific thing and one is a very vague thing.
Zero's a monkey.
What? Oh man, you're totally right. The guy who trapped us in here sure is one hell of a monkey.
You're a vague thing. Ursula? Ooh. Ursula. How about... Corsica.
You know, if you think about it, the nonary game is really a lot like Baccarat. And of course, it doesn't use any of that stupid digital root junk. You just drop the tens digit, and that's it. Still, it does have the same idea of your final number needing to be a single digit.
Oh, yeah, I guess you got a point.
And in both games, whoever has 9 wins.
The person who makes 9 wins?
I fear for whatever you name your children. You're acting as if I plan to have children.
Wait, did you forget already? Don't you remember what Zero said?
It is hidden, but an
Kiwi
exit
my
can be found.
hamburger. Berber.
Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9. So, if we want to get off this boat, we have to make a team whose numbers have the digital root of 9.
And only the people in that team are going to make it out alive.
Of course. That's why it's called the nonary game.
What?
Huh?
You don't know? Nonary means something derived from 9 or base 9. It's derived from the Latin prefix nona, which means...
What's this game
9.
about? Math and trusting your fellow man and puzzles and the Titanic and a lot of other stuff we haven't found out about yet. And by we, I mean chat, because I know this game already.
While we're at it, the prefix for 1 is uni. You know, like the unicorn, the horse with 1 horn.
We cannot look into the future, only hope that whatever our meager existence thinks of will happen.
2 is bi, like binary. Binary means composed of 2 parts. 3 is tri. I'm sure you've heard that one plenty. Like trio, triple, and triangle. You get the idea. After that, you have quart, quinty, sext, septum, and so on. And of course, the prefix for 8 is octo, like octopus. It's called that because it has 8 legs. Get it?
Yeah.
I see. So then Nona means 9.
So, how many of us are trapped on this ship?
That'd be 9.
And what are the bracelet numbers we have?
They go from 1 to 9.
And our time limit? How many hours did we have?
Zero said 9 hours.
And finally, to get out of this ship,
We need to find the door with a 9 that's hidden somewhere in the ship.
My browser keeps lagging. I said Corsica. Know this game already. Nearly gave in on 2 puzzles in the first hour. We only did 2 puzzles in the first hour. Okay, I didn't give up on the box one. It was just the peg one because I can't do that peg one. It bothers my brain too much. There's way too much numbers and math involved.
By making a team with the digital root of 9.
and there you have it. The number 9 is everywhere in this game. He's got a real theme of 9s for this whole thing. No wonder it's called the Nonary game.
Said nearly, she just completely ignored what I said. Well, fuck you. Don't talk shit then. Hey Junpei, that tile you've got. You think maybe you're supposed to put one of those in the empty spaces? I mean, the pattern does look kind of the same, doesn't it? He's right. I think so too. But if that is the case, you're going to need to collect 3 tiles, right? Don't you think we should collect all of them before we start putting them in? Right, okay. Take me down the hallway into the bathroom. Beep! Turn my ass around. Get the curtain. There's a curtain rod along the ceiling. Let's put the shower curtains on the hooks. Let's try spreading the curtain. And there's a hole. Well, that's a pretty obvious peephole. Somebody's really dedicated. I'd say the same to you, bestie, but you wouldn't have anything to say then? Brah. Well, with a hole that big, you gotta wonder if maybe they wanted to be caught? So you're saying the one getting spied on was into that shit? Maybe they were into, like, those home invasion fantasies? Home invasion. Interesting, I see. You two are real idiots, you know that? the thing. There we go. Oh yeah. With a home that big, this must have been yo mama's doing? Oh fuck. Damn. This dude can't even get a yo mama joke out. Big stretch. Oh yeah. Guys, he can't even get a yo mama joke out. Haha, idiot. Whoa. There's a hole in the curtain. If I look at it from a ways back, I can see a single tile. Alright, from here, I can see what tile it is. Looks like it's 5th from the top and 3rd from the right. Might as well pull it back now. Alright, looking through this hole, I can see a white tile that's... Wait, it's not really white, is it? It's more like light green, maybe off-white, with like a slight hint of yellowy green in it. Dude, my body is so fucked right now. I nearly cramped twice in the last 5 minutes. Shut up! I'm sorry, breast dude. It is what it is. Let's have a closer look, shall we? Nothing strange here. Nope. This thing's not budging. Well, then that means... Let's look at everything else first. This thing's a little shelf for putting soap on. That's the shower knob. I tried turning it, but no water comes out. Whoa, look! Junpei! There's a mushroom growing out of the wall. That's a shower head. There's a wall. There are ordinary everyday tiles. That means what? Is there anything in the toilet? Guess not. Tank's empty too. There's some toilet paper. We've got 2 rolls, I guess. Alright, time to go back over. Junpei, if you miss her so much, you don't have to keep coming back here. Psh. Nah, that's not what it is. I'm just, like, a bridge between 2 rooms? Uh-huh. You keep telling yourself that. Now go get out of here and go help June. Ah, here it is. Yes, this one's loose. I think we can get under it with my nails and yes! Yippee! Okay, now I can go back. You were about as sorry as you are able to ask for more ketchup from a waitress? You are not sorry. Who says I can't ask for more ketchup? Hmm? Who says I can't ask for more ketchup? Do you doubt me? Do you think I am that socially anxious? Because you would be right. Have you ever asked for more ketchup? I have, but it was a struggle. I have, but it was a struggle. I've seen you stutter, you adorable gremlin. Cheese. There's a tile in the frame. I guess I'm supposed to put in tiles in the empty spaces. Alright, let's give it a shot. Okay, switch this with this. And this with this. Rotate this. That! There we go, and then it's... There we go. Yes! I did it! There. Picture complete. And there goes the frame. What is this? What do you mean, what's this? Pretty obvious, isn't it? It's a hole in the wall. Like a hidden safe or something? You know. Anyway, let's take a look. I think there's something inside. A key! The Mars key!
What's the deal with this picture anyway?
Did you do those 3 redeems? Might have missed them. I stretched, and then I sat up, and then I took a sippy. So yes.
I think I've seen this picture before.
Where?
In a book. There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory.
Is it time for Mars prism power? No, it's time for Funyarimpa. One of my favorite lines in this whole series.
I saw this picture in his book.
What's this interesting theory?
Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Man, I can't deal with this. Just listening to you talk about it is giving me a headache.
It's not a difficult concept to grasp. In essence, he states that the shape of living organisms and their behavioral patterns are transmitted through a field not visible to the eye.
What part of that isn't difficult, exactly?
All right, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
Telepathy?
Yes, telepathy. Well, perhaps not exactly telepathy, but it's close enough for a simple approximation.
Are you serious? Telepathy? Who do you think we are? Kids from the 70s? I can't believe someone would actually do serious research on something like that.
Yes, I agree. I read the book, but I can hardly say I understood it. I'm in no position to defend or condemn anything it said. It was probably just someone latching onto a statistical outlier from some study and turning it into a ridiculous theory. There's no scientific merit to any of it, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
But even so, Anyway, I saw a picture like that one in his book. Hey, what do you think this picture looks like?
What do you mean? Isn't it just like abstract or something like that? It's just black and white scribbles. There's no meaning there. That's it.
Well, actually.
What about you, Junpei? Does it look like anything to you?
I guess it looks like...
A man's face, a butterfly, a koi, a dog, a small boat floating on a lake. Funyarimpa. Funyarimpa.
A Funyarimpa. See? I mean, this totally looks like one. And here, and here.
What the hell is a Funyarimpa?
What do you mean? What the hell is a Funyarimpa? You mean, you don't know?
Psh, you don't know what the fuck a Funyarimpa is, Lotus? What are you, stupid?
How the hell would I know?
How could you not know? That's practically blasphemous.
It's practically blasphemous.
Oh, say you're sorry. Apologize to the Funyarimpa. Goodness, you are such a rude woman.
Goodness, you are such a rude woman. And the way he gets quieter as he does it to try and, like, you know, not offend her as much as possible despite clearly trying to offend her. I love Junpei's voice acting in this game. It's so fucking good. This man deserves all the money for this role.
Junpei, are you just screwing around? Forget it. I'm just gonna tell you. This is a dog. See? Like this.
Thanks.
So, now we know what it's a picture of, but I don't see how that helps us.
A TV show from Great Britain did an experiment once.
He was the Grandmaster Gaslighter.
They took two similar pictures. Both of them were difficult to identify, initially. But once you figured out the answer, you couldn't see it as anything else. These two pictures. The first was a woman wearing a hat.
Wow.
The other one, well, to make it easier, let's just say it was this picture of a dog. So, their experiment. First, they sent the picture to other parts of the world, outside the reach of British airwaves. To Ireland, the US, Africa, Europe, etc. Then, in each country, they gathered a number of test subjects, roughly 1,000 people. They were shown the two pictures and asked, what does this picture look like to you? The results weren't really interesting on their own. 9.2% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. 3.9% saw the dog in the dog picture. Then, 2 days later, they aired a new program on their show. During the 30-minute show, they broadcast the dog picture and its solution. The audience was estimated to be 200,000 people. After the broadcast, it was a safe bet that the number of people who knew the solution to the dog picture was at least that many. After another 2 days passed, they gathered more research subjects from areas outside the reach of British TV and radio. This time, they only found a sample of roughly 850 people. Naturally, none of them had participated in the first test. They were, however, given the same test and the same two pictures. The results were startling. 10% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. The previous test sat at a 9.2% success rate. Not much of a change statistically. The dog picture, however, produced a very different result. The percentage of people able to successfully find the dog, it went from 3.9% to 6.8%, a very significant increase. So do you understand? Do you realize the significance of this experiment? There was no way the second group could have seen the picture. They lived far away from Britain and couldn't have seen it. But even so, it was only the success rate for the dog picture that went up. Why? How did that happen?
Oh, wait, does this have something to do with that field, or whatever it was that you were talking about earlier?
I mean, obviously it's a dog. Everything's a dog, even Kiwis. See, collar and everything. I am not a dog! I only bark for Dante.
A field not visible to the eye.
Maybe Majima.
So, if more people know the answer, then that information will pass through the field.
Dante! Wait, something stuck on my head. What is that? That's the heart? There we go. Little do they know, they just didn't get a lot of people that knew what dogs were. Damn.
Huh.
Standing mode, okay. Hold on. What? Time to play this game in the real gamer stance. Standing. Upsy daisy. You say that, but I bet we can make you beg for chocolate treats. You know what? I was gonna argue, but I don't think I can. I don't know if I can. Kiwi standing, but her total height hasn't changed. Shut the hell up.
Psych! I was just kidding. You really shouldn't take me seriously. Well, I mean, the things I just told you about are true. They really did happen. But the results of that experiment really aren't anything to go by. They could have easily falsified them. In the end, I'm sure they were just in it for the ratings. They are a TV station after all.
Dude, I am on a roll today, hell yeah.
Right! Man, I gotta admit, You had me there for a minute. I, really thought you were serious.
Of course not. Like I told you before, I'm sure it's all just pseudoscience.
Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
Okay.
Pseudoscience.
Right.
And definitely not related to the rest of the series whatsoever. Chick's bag of Reese's, jingle jingle, who's a good girl? Bruh, I would fuck up a Reese's peanut butter cup right now, for real.
Alright, enough nonsense. We've got the key. Let's get out of here.
Word.
Alright, thanks, Lotus.
A field not visible to the naked eye. Morphogenetic field.
Alright. Let's go to the hallway. I'll go get June. You guys head to the door. Okay. Roger that. Yes! It unlocked! Good job, Junpei. Good, now we can get going. Come on, what are you guys standing around for? Let's get out of here. Come on, Jumpy, let's go. Alright, let's go. Yippee! You found it! I sure did. And we sat through like a half-hour explanation of the morphogenetic field.
Come on, open!
Put a single square of Hershey's on Kiwi's forehead and make her wait, but she forgets it's there because her forehead is so big, but then remembers because she can smell it. It'd slowly melt with how hot my head is getting from all these puzzles, bruh. It'd like slip down my forehead.
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know.
Damn it!
Look over here!
Elevators. And the buttons? Of course they don't work.
The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Well then, let's open it.
All right, here I go.
Oh. So it's a kitchen.
What were you expecting?
Isn't it obvious? The exit. I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
You really think it'd be that
Chocolate
easy?
covered kiwi, damn, I thought the chocolates were the snack. Shut the hell up, I didn't say I was covered in it, I said it would melt and slip off my forehead. I'd have like a streak. I'd have like a shit stain running down my fucking head, but it's chocolate.
Yeah, I know. Still.
If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
Why didn't he voice that? Why didn't he voice that? But don't we need a key for that?
No good.
Sorry, I guess that wasn't very constructive.
Anyway, let's take a look.
Hey!
What's that?
Oh yeah, we didn't show them the map. I forgot. I actually straight up forgot we had not shown them that we found a map.
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. I found this a little while ago.
I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map,
It's a map
I'm
of
the
the
map.
Let me see that. I knew it. See? Look.
Yes, hold your horses.
What did you figure out?
This is handy.
See? We came in here. Now if we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate.
How about that? She's right. We can get out through there.
There we go. Here, you can have it back.
Or right fucking there. No, not there, there.
Thanks.
There's a card reader on the right side of the door.
And that means the key card is somewhere in here, right?
Yeah.
That seems the most likely.
All right, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Okay.
Seek a way out. The music in this game is so good. Those 9 plates look pretty expensive. They're plates for appetizers. Remember, appetizers usually come on square plates. Okay, well excuse me, princess. 1, 2, 3, there's 10 of them. If you flip these over, they look like hats. The middle is super deep for a plate. Those are soup plates. They're made that way so that the soup doesn't spill. If we were ever to get out of here, you should treat yourself to a nice dinner out. What makes you think a poor college student has the money to do something like that? Yeah. Oh my god. Where'd that sneeze come from? I feel another one too, shit. Jesus. Oh, now my eyes are watering. Fuck.
M_Dick cheered. X10. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you. Wow. Female Teddy Ursa cat name needed? Ooh, Ursa. Like Ursa Major or Ursa Minor. I don't think Major or Minor will fit though, so just put Ursa. Wow, okay. Ursiwi, shut the hell up. I think there are 15 of these plates. I'm assuming they're for seafood. How the hell can you tell that? They look like any other plates from the 99-cent store. If you take a lady out to dinner, you're going to embarrass yourself. I feel sorry for June. What? Why the hell are you bringing up June? The lady doth protest too much, methinks. Oh, my eye keeps watering, fuck. The sneezes, they fucked my eye. Ugh. Okay. You are not terribly subtle. There's a bunch of little wavy ridges on this plate. Those plates are for serving meat. You really are ignorant, aren't you? Come on, it's not like I need to know this crap, jeez. Lady Doth? Yeah, man. Not your eye. I don't think you were into that kind of... Motherfucker, I said... I said it was watering from the sneeze. Don't make me sound weirder than I already am. I already got weirdness all over me, brah. I don't need you putting more shit on me. Fucker. This looks like a serving table. I would imagine food is put here after it's prepared so that the waiters and waitresses can take it out to the customers. But something doesn't seem right here. Why are there so many plates? There is a voucher at the end of the counter. The voucher doesn't match the number of plates on the table. It says appetizers 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F on the voucher. And the plates on the table are 9 appetizers, 16 meat, 10 soup, and 15 seafood. Maybe they're meaning hexadecimal here? And hexadecimal is... It's a number system that goes from 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F, 10, 11. If you're familiar with base 10, right? That's the normal system of numbers. The base 10 equivalents for hexadecimal numbers would go like this. All of you, damn, did you and Tante have fun before stream? And you forget to clean off, brother. You're lucky I cannot get my hands on you. A10, B11, C12, D13, E14, F15. And 10 equals 16. The 10 becomes 16 in base 10. I know it sounds strange, but you can think of it as just 6 letters added on the normal number system after 9. Yes, thank you! But let me write that down because I'm gonna forget. Weepa. I got my sticky notes and my Sharpie. $12, 13, 14, 15, and then 10 is 16. There we go. Now my nose is stuffy from the sneezes, god damn it. And that Sharpie smells like shit. Take me to dinner first, ooh. Shut the fuck up. For real. I think I get it. Okay. What was the numbers I needed again? Hexadecimal. Yes, yes. Motherfucker. I need how many that I needed again? Of course I do. Here's a little quiz for you. What would 9 plus F be? F was 15. And 9 didn't have another number associated with it, so... 24? Yeah! Yippee! That's right. Good job, you're a fast learner. That's nice and all, but I needed the numbers from the fucking... Oh my god, no, I needed how many plates I needed! I don't remember! That's how you count in hexadecimal. Yes, I know. There are 9 plates for the appetizers. 9 is 9 even in hexadecimal and decimal. There are 10 soup plates. 10 is A in hexadecimal. Yes, that's fine, but I don't remember how many. I should have written it down beforehand. There are 15 of these seafood plates. It says F on the voucher. There are 16 meat plates. 16 is written as 10 in hexadecimal. That is nuts. Thanks. I don't remember if I'm supposed to rearrange these plates at all because they won't tell me what fucking goddamn numbers I need. There's another voucher. Wow! This pot looks like it's made out of silver. I bet drinking tea from this pot would be really yummy. Spending a day off with June drinking tea. Could such a day ever happen for me? Jumpy? Oh, nothing. We don't really need hot water, so we should be moving on. The voucher though, please. Is that not a voucher? It looks like one. There's a silver pot here. Okay, whatever. Fuck you. Table looks really old-fashioned. Probably means this is an old boat. Not gonna bother with the door yet. A sink. Still got water in it. There's a couple of plates in there, but I don't think they're gonna help us much. Whetstone. Maybe this is the table for preparing food. There are many plates everywhere. It's a countertop. There's a rolling pin and a colander here. Nothing useful. Damn, there's nothing in here. Hey Santa, digging through the trash really suits you. What the hell did you say? Listen, lady, I did you a favor. I knew you'd just piss and moan, so I did it for you. Oh my. I don't recall asking you to do anything. Ugh. I ought to throttle you. Excuse me. Does it feel colder in here? A trash can. There's nothing inside of it. Well, better than being full of rotten food, I suppose. Alright, it's going. Do you think this was a part of Zero's plan? Possibly. Kinda hard to believe there's a chef on board somewhere. Wiggle cow. Wiggle 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 wiggle. Piss and moan. Milky, get in here. Just piss. I wonder what this drawer is. You see the metal grate on top of the grill? They make it like that so that the fat and juices can drip off the meat while it's cooking. This looks like the area under the plate that opens up. No, you can't. I already checked, it's sealed shut. I think it's where the coal goes. It's a grill, there's some coals down there, they're bright red. Okay. Back it on up. Nothing else to interact with? Okie doke. All we've got here are some pots and frying pans. Oh, and a pressure cooker. Well, I guess we could use some of those as weapons. What kind of idiot are you? You gonna run around holding that thing while you're looking for the dead? Hey man, it was just a joke. Why so serious? There's a pot on top of the stove. If there are ingredients around here, I could cook something up for us. Lotus, can you actually cook? Who the hell do you think I am? You better believe I know how to boil hot water and put in my instant noodles. And I can boil eggs too. I got numbers, but no code. An iron oven. Looks pretty heavy duty. It's probably industrial quality. I bet you could cook anything with this. Anyway, let's have a look inside. Damn, I knew it. It's locked. That's fine, it would be so cool if I had the numbers, but that slip won't tell me what the fuck I needed again, and I can't remember the fucking code. Unless it's just the number of plates that are currently on the table, despite that not being the thing that matched the slip. Let me write this down separately just in case. You know, at least this puzzle won't be so hard on Kiwi, given she's a natural advantage with the area we're in. Are you trying to make a woman joke? Is that what's happening right now? We got 9. We got 10, which is A. $15, which is F. And then we got 16, which is 10. Okay, so let me move this damn sticky note back to a spot where I can fucking see it. The kitchen, yeah. Okay, we had 9. Oh, well, she's gonna explain it to me first. This is probably what you're supposed to use to enter the password. Maybe if you put in the right numbers, it'll open up the oven door. Thanks. Why don't you try entering the numbers we found in the voucher from earlier? See? Okay, there we go. There we go. Appetizers 9. Meat dish 10, which is A. Soup A. So another 10. And then 15. Okay, hold on. So we got 9, 10, 10, or not 15, yeah, 15. Yes. Convert 10, A, and F to base 10. Yeah, so that first 10 is 16. It's worth a shot. No dice. Looks like that's too many numbers. Tell me they don't want me to find the digital roots of these numbers. I don't remember what they want me to do. Yeah. So 9, 16, 10, and 15 are not gonna fit. But if we get the digital root, that would be 9, 7, 1, 6. Yeah, that's fine and all. Can I just try typing in numbers, please? Okay, fuck you then. This game doesn't use digital roots. Yes, it does! That's like the main thing they want you to use for most things. Let me write down those numbers so I don't forget for later. It was 9, 7, 1, and 6. I just want to make sure I don't forget. Damn, it didn't work. Doesn't matter how many times you try it. The store isn't going to open until we've solved all the puzzles in the room. I'm sure this is just a part of Zero's plan. I can't imagine what his motives could be. There's something behind that one. Just write them out with your pencil and don't forget to carry over the 1. Let's do the numbers thing. I have the numbers written out, don't worry. Wah. And the codes associated with them. I'd take a picture to show my homework, but I'm using my phone, so I can't. Hey, there's something behind this cheese. You're right. Why don't we move some of the cheese? Alright, guys, time to move it. June, I need you to look behind you. There's a little green bottle back there. Bottle of oil. Yippee! There's so much stuff here. A whole lot of cans. This is probably a pantry. That's nice. There are cans lining every shelf here, a wooden box on the second row though. Yeah, can I interact with that specifically? Thank you! Knife!
A rusty knife? I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
It's futile.
Futile?
You know, a waste, useless, pointless.
That's fine, we have a whetstone.
Oh. Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up?
Oh, no reason really. I was just thinking about futility.
Huh?
Yeah?
Why were you thinking about futility?
Well, it has something to do with the Titanic.
More like fertility, am I right, guys? All this cheese? Making me feel a kind of way, June. All these cans and not a single opener. Kiwi, let me see them buck teeth.
M_this cheered. X10. Shut up.
Are you telling me cheese does not get you going? Come on, man. How can you call yourself a real man if cheese is not what gets you going?
The Titanic?
Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
Yes, I have. No, I haven't. It's you going to the bathroom, maybe. Lactose intolerance be a bitch. Alright, chat. Have you heard the theory that the prediction of the Titanic happened? Someone predicted it? Have we or haven't we? Hydrate? Gotcha. Awesome. I love choking on water. I love accidentally swallowing a small bit of air with my water. It's so much fun. Oh god. Yeah, sadly.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. There was a novel that had a bunch of stuff in it that described the sinking of the Titanic before it actually sank.
Don't die on stream, that'd be like totally no poggers. I'd be banned, actually.
Yeah, that's the one. The title of the novel is Futility. It was written 14 years before the Titanic sank, but...
I know. I mean, I didn't know the name of the book, but the story was the same, right? It was just like what happened on the Titanic?
Yeah.
Well, I heard it was all a hoax.
A hoax?
I heard that the stuff that matched up to the Titanic so well was actually added after it sank. Apparently, the only thing that was the same originally was that a boat ran into an iceberg and sank.
But the novel was published in 1898, 14 years before the accident.
Like I said, that was the first print of the book. 14 years later, the author heard about what happened to the Titanic. He figured that was his chance, you know? He just went back and changed some stuff in his novel, so that it matched the Titanic exactly.
Really?
Really. There's no such thing as premonitions or any of that stuff.
But...
Deadly premonitions? Different series, but also very good. Utility, when I tried to draw the boobs just a little bit bigger while retaining the godly shape.
That wasn't the only book that predicted the Titanic sinking.
It wasn't?
Yep. There were 2 other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead. Both of them before the accident. One in 1886 and one in 1892. Stead wrote 2 stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster.
She got that autistic anger in her. She's like, how dare you question my knowledge on my hyperfixation? Do you know how much I've studied this? Trainer at the Sprout Tower are correct. A Lugia on one's team. Damn!
In one, 2 ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that it seems a little weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Or to have the issue of not enough lifeboats, you know. All of those things kind of just add up.
Right, I knew you'd say that. But what if Stead had some sort of special powers? To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing?
I'm sorry?
What? Automatic writing? Wait, are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Yeah.
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's
I didn't mean to skip that.
Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff?
Why didn't they just get Kiwis as lifeboats? She's buoyant. Starter died, boiled egg. No!
That's not it.
What's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing.
What are you smoking?
William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic. He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes 20 years before it happened.
Why don't we talk about this some other time, okay?
Huh? But...
Come on, let's get back to it.
She really said, yeah, he possessed himself 20 years in the past to write about the disaster that he saw 20 years in the future. Crusty knife. And then we gotta do combine. That's the wrong button. Maybe I'll use the whetstone to sharpen the knife. Blade and the knife are getting sharper by the second. I should be able to cut something pretty good with this. It's like, there's a seam in the texture for this knife and it's bothering me because I've never noticed it before until now. Teeny little black line right down the middle of the blade. That's crazy. They're canceling the shelves. Yeah, we've seen that already. Okay. Jumpy really regretting not being part of her life these past few years. Like, poor girl. He was like, I could have helped you stray off the path of insanity, but here you are, completely lost. That's a lot of notes. They got a bunch of stuff written on them, but it doesn't look like a code for anything. It's a bolt, and it's really rusty. Will this even open? Won't know till we try. Let's give it a shot. Alright, let's see if you're gonna come out. Damn, no dice. Well, we happen to have oil. We won't budge. Of course, maybe if I put some oil on it. Hey, just a little bit of oil and... Come on, you son of a bitch. Whoa. Ha, yeah, got you little bastard. You did it, Jumpy. You're so smart. Yeah. Smart smiley face.
It's cold in here. What is this place?
Are you blind?
It's a wheezer.
It's a freezer.
Nyaha.
Oh, no way. That's way too cold for me.
Only because you're wearing pretty much nothing, ma'am.
I'll freeze solid in seconds. Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one. I'm going to leave the rest to you.
Oh, whoa. It's really cold in here.
Yeah, it's a freezer.
Hey, you don't need to be in here.
It's a freezer. Of course it's gonna be cold in here.
You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got...
No, I'm fine.
I didn't mean to skip
Fever's
that.
gone now.
But...
Huh?
Uh-oh.
No! Why did it suddenly close? Ah! The knob's frozen!
But why?
It looks like the pipe next to it broke, and...
Hey, Lotus! You're out there, right? Open the door!
What do you want? What's going on?
The door's frozen! Door's stuck!
The door won't open!
Door's stuck!
Try opening it from that side, please!
Oh, fine. If you say so. Hold on.
Door's stuck!
It's no use. It won't budge. You've got more people in there. You figure it out.
Oh.
God damn it.
Anyway, let's find a way out. If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
Permanent residents.
Two heads are...
But what if the residents were evil?
I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Are you telling me we
You're
have
right.
to seek a way out?
Let's just take a good look around this room, okay?
Right.
Meat! Dry ice.
Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right?
I hate you, talk slower. No.
Yeah, it is.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again.
Hell if I know. How is that gonna help us anyway?
Oh, well, I figured we might be able to use it to get out of here.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees. Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas. Any lower, and it becomes a solid.
Oh, how do you know that?
Despite my looks, I'm the the queen of random knowledge.
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so cold your mouth's going numb?
Yes, that's right.
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
Come on, guys. Don't you think that's kind of weird? I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
You want it out of the freezer now. It did seem rather odd.
It is kind of weird.
But it can turn into a liquid. Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure. But at 1 atmosphere, normal air pressure...
It won't turn into a liquid, right?
That's right. Instead of melting, it'll do what's called sublimating and change immediately from a solid state to a gaseous one.
See, that is weird. Water's a liquid between 32 degrees and 212 degrees. So why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide?
There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees.
Huh?
I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees?
You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
So what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Good name.
Ice 9?
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author. But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
Wait, hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify. So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Ice 9, just like Kiwi 9, made up critter that's actually a top rather than a bottom. Brother, what?
Yup. Have you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin? For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it. But whatever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip.
Aww.
Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds. Oh, a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance.
Thanks.
With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened.
I like the blinks you do when you read my rambles. It makes me feel warm inside. Why? Why? What about me blinking does it for you? Why? I don't understand. What does that even mean? Bestie, what the fuck?
Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed.
Why'd you have to say it like that, bestie? Brother, you know how I operate. You know how I operate. You should have expected that tenfold. I went easy on you.
And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is. All glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize. But once the crystallization had begun, it was almost like... how do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating. Communicating in some way that we can't sense. And now it's happening everywhere.
Are you telling me it used the morphogenetic field to tell other glycerins to also crystallize at that temperature? People are gonna think that I'm two-timing Pookie with them kind of words. Back up, hussy. Listen, everyone knows my two mods make out in their spare time. I don't think anyone's gonna question that, bro. Doesn't matter what I say. Was honestly impressed, was kind of annoyed. Are we pissed off at her weird amount of high knowledge on stupid topics that make no sense until they do? Or were we impressed with her big brain and her ability to study such nonsense in her spare time? Sure, whatever shuts her up. Damn!
Wow, that's pretty interesting. But, what does that have to do with Ice 9?
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
A lot like? Oh, that would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees, man.
It'd be the end of the world. At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick. Alright guys, I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic. I mean, I know I'm kinda at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore. So seriously, I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland. I freaking hate the cold. So let's get cracking, alright? We gotta find a way out of here.
Selfish, isn't he? Ice 9 is interesting and all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer.
Yes, sir! Can I rotate, please? There's some frozen meat up there. Looks like pork. Huh? What's this? Looks like a tag or something. Chunk of pork. With a fucking tag stuck in it. Jumpy, is there a slip of paper in that meat? I think there's something written on it, but I can't read it like this. You can try and pull it out, it'll probably rip. You need to defrost that. I don't think we're gonna do that in this room. Okay, turn back around. There's water dripping from this pipe. Looks like when the pipe burst, the water hit the doorknob and froze in place. This water actually almost seems warm. That's not what I wanted to do. Warm water throwing from the pipe. I know there's something we gotta do with that. Hey, Junpei. Didn't you find some dry ice earlier? Yeah. There's warm water coming out of that pipe. Warm water and dry ice? What do you think will happen if— That's what I was trying to do! God damn it. Sometimes this game really just goes, you had the answer, but you clicked on the wrong fucking thing, you idiot. You put it in a sealed container together. Well, we don't have a sealed container, kind of, but whatever. There's ice surrounding the doorknob. The ice keeps the doorknob from moving. We can't open it. Maybe if we put some dry ice into a sealed container. Okay, yeah, we gotta find a sealed container first. This thing is covering something. It's frozen solid. Can't flip it over. Okay. Does that count? No. Everything here is frozen. Looks like there's anything interesting. Is there anything else in here that I missed? Just a bunch of meat. Oh, there's also this. Frozen chicken. Let me just make sure I click everywhere. No, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot that there's this on the floor. Sturdy rope. Water bottle. I did not mean to click on that. There isn't anything else that looks useful. This. No? That doesn't count? Awesome. Probably gotta put the water in it first. Warm water flowing from the pipe. Maybe not. Cool! I'm gonna dry ice into the water bottle. Dry ice is too big. Oh wait, we gotta cut it down to size probably. That's the part I was missing. No? Cool. Never mind then. I don't remember what the rope is for. I don't think it's for right now. Thank you for the hydrate and big stretch. Oh yeah! Let me touch my toes real quick. I know you're standing, but stand up and stretch. I'm already standing! Oh, standing back up made me lightheaded though. Shit. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. I stood up too fast. Let me get a sippy of water. First gym beat with no deaths, at 0 flying mons. That's to be expected in a randomizer, honestly. Okay, hold on. I need to crush the dry ice if I want to get it in the bottle. Do they want me to smack it with the fucking meat? Sure. The other meat was the correct answer. Got it. Alright, dry ice is in small pieces now. Slick. Gonna put these pieces of dry ice into the water bottle. Water bottle with dry ice. There's warm water flowing from the pipe. Yeah, so fucking pour the goddamn water in. Not yet, Junpei. We're gonna need to get the result we want unless you can hook that bottle up to the— oh, right, okay. String. Figure out a way to attach the bottle to the doorknob. Yes, 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 yes. Let's just tie the rope around here. There we go.
Put water into the bottle with dry ice, and make sure the lid's closed. Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob. Alright, that's set. So, what do we do now?
We just need to give it a little, tap. The bottle's already about to pop. we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off all on its own.
A small rock. Huh. A small rock. All right, this ought to do the trick.
Ah, some dry ice, huh? Not a bad idea.
All right, guys, stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere.
Where exactly do you expect us to hide, genius?
There isn't really anywhere big enough.
Yeah, there is. Look, right here. We can hide in there. Come
Yeah.
on, get inside, quick. All right, here I go.
Wouldn't it be funny if you missed?
3, 4, 5.
You're counting the wrong way.
Oh, oops.
That is a really sad excuse for a joke, man.
Sorry, dude. All right, for real this time. You guys ready?
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Just throw the damn thing.
All right, here I go. 3, 2, 1.
Boom. Thank you so much, RX Zidu, or Rix Zidu, I hope I'm saying that right, for the follow. Welcome to the Kiwi crew.
The ice on the door, is it gone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's gone.
The blast must have shattered it.
Yes. All right, let's see if it opens.
Hooray! We're out!
Bippy!
Move!
Just shove Akane out of the way, like, move, you dumb broad. I got hot air to absorb into my skin and bones. I am cold.
Oh, god damn it! Hot, 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 hot! Fuck! Well, you did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen? Hey, where's Lotus?
Welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
Damn, she fell asleep.
What were you doing?
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die!
Oh, yeah? But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
What the hell?
Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried.
Really? Sweet, sweet warmth. She napped? What I do, not gonna lie.
Oh, don't give me that crap.
I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See? I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door, but I couldn't find anything. So, all I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do? Call the cops?
Yeah, obviously.
But there's one thing I have to ask you.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
What? You think I closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own. I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
Yeah, I guess so.
If she had really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside. But she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least, not an attempted murderer.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, yes, well that's all right. As long as you understand.
Hey, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death.
Fucking no remorse from Santa. Just been sitting on that fat ass of yours.
How rude. I was plenty busy.
Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching? Let's go.
Jesus Christ, Santa. Alright, we got meat to throw on that grill, baby. Where the fuck is the grill again? Right here. Guess we'll put the meat on the grill. Hey, what are you doing? What are you gonna do if the paper burns? Ah, come on, it'll be fine. I mean, it's not like the paper burns right away, right? You just gotta keep an eye on it, and the paper will be fine. To be fair, the ass of hers is rather fat. Just because she got wide hips don't mean her ass is fat. Wah, hold on. I'm gonna put my desk back into sitting mode. If I can. Yo. Blah, blah, blah. Ow, ow, ow. You can have wide hips and a flat ass. That is possible. Okay, cool. Well, they can argue all they want. I'm gonna keep an eye on this pork. Cool, looks like it's about time. I'm gonna try taking the paper out. Jumpy, be careful. Sweet of her to care, but I know what I'm— Ouch! See? I told you. What the hell are you doing? Hurry up and take the paper out. It's not coming out. Thing's frozen stiff, I can't get it out. You're gonna have to cut the meat. Yeah, it looks that way. Knife. Why can't you just let me have this, huh? Because you're not allowed to have anything, you're my mod. You're only allowed to have what I give you. Alright, now that I've sharpened the knife, yes, I can cut the pork. Awesome, Junpei. Now I can cut out the paper. C plus 10 plus F. Okay, hold on. So we got... It's 12 plus 16 plus 15? Yeah, 15. Wow. Shit, she's right. Never knew my streamer was so controlling. Okay. Got that written down. You think it's some kind of code? Damn it, they're just screwing around. You know what CNF stand for? Yes. Corporate finance. I thought it was clever and funny. Christ almighty. Oh wait, don't have anything on the back? No, okay, cool. So that is almost certainly the answer, yeah, to the passcode over here. Where is it? Right there. This is probably what you're supposed to use to enter in the password. Maybe if we put in the right numbers, it'll open up the door. Junpei, maybe that note you found earlier? Yeah, I know. Do you know how to enter those numbers? I think E is for enter and C is for clearing. So basically when I'm ready to submit my answer, I press E. If I screw up, I press C, right? Lotus nodded. Alright, let's give it a shot. Okay. Let's see. It's 43? Yippee! Basic math! I'm so glad I didn't fuck up those numbers. I would have been so embarrassed. Oh, thank God. Hash to female Togepi? Nice. Nimit Tamago. Sounds like metal is falling. Well, I guess that went well. Yeah, the door opened. Good job, Jumpy. The Saturn key. Get the fuck out of here. Yes! I think it's unlocked now. You did it, Jumpy. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Not gonna lie, I kind of wish you did. I haven't made fun of you for something like half an hour. Well, sorry to tell you this, bestie. I might be stupid, but I'm not that stupid, okay? They had to have thrown me a question like 2 plus 2 for me to fuck up. Okay?
The elevators are over there, so that means...
We went into the kitchen through that door and came out on this side.
That means the map was right.
Looks like.
Then let's use it to plan our next move.
Next move?
Yeah, we need to decide where to go from here, don't we?
He's right. Let's get started.
From the looks of it, there are 4 possible routes. Let's just keep it simple and call them A, B, C, and D. First, A and B.
They both seem to connect to a room that looks L-shaped.
Yeah, there were 2 doors. They were both locked. We couldn't open them.
Now, Route C. This goes all the way to the main staircase.
That means it's door 5, one of the numbered doors.
Meow.
Then do you think we would meet up with the other 4 after this hallway?
No, I don't think we will.
Why not?
Look, there by the stairs. See how the gate is opened? When we went into the kitchen, it was closed. But it's open now. What do you think that means?
They opened it.
Most likely.
And if we take Route C, we're going backwards.
That would be pointless.
Then that means...
Route D, then.
D it is.
Yup, Route D.
Then we're set. Everything looks okay here.
Let's check the next deck just to be sure.
Yeah, just like I thought. D-Deck is totally underwater.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
At least the water level hasn't really changed.
Small comfort.
May as well head back to C-Deck.
What else is here?
There are 2 elevators over there at the top of the stairs. Just like the floor above.
Hold on.
Yeah.
These are kind of different. See? There's a card reader on the side.
Oh, my neck. Oh, my neck. Shit.
Another strange mark.
Hey, look! It's Lotus's symbol.
I forgot about this joke too.
Huh?
See? It's the woman symbol with horns on it. That seems like...
Oh, ouch, 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 ouch.
What was that about the mark again?
Lol.
Nothing.
She kicked
This
his
is a Mercury
ass.
symbol. The horns symbolize the wings on Hermes' staff.
Hermes, herpes, whatever.
Bruh.
If we can't get this thing to work, these elevators aren't going anywhere.
In other words, we need a key card with the Mercury symbol on it.
Probably.
Meow.
I guess we can't get on then. Let's just disregard the elevators for now.
How about this hallway on the left?
Whoa, there's so many doors.
It's actually Kiwi's symbol for her little itty bitty horns. Yeah.
Damn it. If we try and search all these, the sun's gonna go down before we've done half of them.
I think the sun already set.
I have a feeling this ship is the only thing that's going to be going down anytime soon.
That's even worse.
Well, we can come back to this hallway later. Let's check the hallway on the other side, shall we?
Time to head back to the stairs.
I didn't mean to skip that.
And now the right hallway.
There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Let's open them.
All right, let's start with this one. Huh, it isn't locked. I'm going to open it.
Open sesame.
What?
There it is, the infirmary. We're back. We're so back.
What the hell is this? This place is huge.
It's fucking huge.
Oh, there are beds everywhere.
Is this a hospital?
It definitely has the smell.
Could be. I see medicine cabinets and surgical tools.
Hey, look there. The 4 doors at the end. The left door says 3. The second door is blank, but the third has a 7. And the rightmost door is 8. There's no doubt. They're numbered doors.
You don't say, Junpei.
Why is the second door blank? That seems kind of strange, don't you think?
No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first.
Yes, that sounds like a good plan.
Oh, it's no use.
You gotta activate them.
Well, of course. If it was that easy to open these doors, what would be the point of the notary game? We have to activate the red, or the numbered doors won't... Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Look, the display on the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
It's
Don't
off.
you remember? The red at the central staircase? If no one was inside, it said vacant.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But this one,
There's nothing on it.
right?
I wonder if it's broken.
Only one way to find out.
responding.
Nope.
How about the red on door 7? And door 3?
None of them are working.
What does it mean?
I knew it. They're broken. Zero sure sucks at maintenance.
No, that's impossible. You really think Zero, who prepared all of this, would make such a stupid, simple mistake?
Maybe, but that doesn't explain why this thing ain't working.
They're saying Zero is simple.
I believe the bottom of the device has been removed.
Hello, Snake.
Snake!
And Ace.
Ace,
And
Clover,
7. And
7.
Clover.
How did you guys?
How did you end up here?
That's my line?
Perhaps we should exchange information. There you have it. Our half of the story.
Okay, let me see if I got all this straight.
We kinda know your half of the story.
When you guys got here, the bases for the Reds were already gone.
And you looked all over this room, but you couldn't find anything.
So you figured that there might be something in the hallway with all the doors.
So you went and had a look?
Yeah.
And while you were looking around, you heard voices.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So you followed the voices and came back here.
Indeed. And that was how we found you.
Why don't we check those 3 reds again, just in case?
You're right. Huh. There's a long, thin gap on the bottom. I think it's a slot for something. Probably electronic.
Yes, we've
Well,
already gone
this
over
isn't
this.
good. If the red is inactive, we can't keep going.
Well, what about that hallway over there? Isn't there anywhere else we can go?
No, there isn't. There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
Hospital rooms. That's what's behind all those doors?
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked.
There was an astrological symbol engraved near the keyhole, however.
Yeah.
I was able to get a good feel of it. I believe it was the symbol of Jupiter.
Not again. Those goddamn things are everywhere.
I wonder what they all mean.
While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship. Chances are it's the Gigantic.
Oh yeah?
The Gigantic?
What is this gigantic?
The Gigantic. She was a sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century. Actually, the Titanic had 2 sister ships, and they looked exactly the same. The Gigantic was said to be one of them. They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic, but World War I began soon after the ship launched. The British Navy took her over and made her a hospital ship. At some point during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine in the Aegean Sea.
Or how many Titanics are there? What the fuck? I don't know, ask history.
She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk. What happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gourdain bought her. Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking. That trauma turned him into some kind of obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic. Soon enough, the guy wanted the Titanic itself, which was impossible, of course. It's stuck at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean, but the Gigantic wasn't. And seeing as she was identical...
So you're saying this Lord Gourdain bought this ship?
Yeah, at least I think I am.
That's impossible. No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
Pipe down, just pay attention. What, that's it? Well, have you got any proof?
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the Gigantic.
Well, this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic and a hospital ship. So, I just figured...
Oh, goodness. Don't tell me that's your only reason.
No, I've got more.
Like?
Well, I mean... I don't know.
I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. Memory isn't back?
Yeah.
Your point being?
Wait, was I the only one that didn't know? Why?
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh? I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up.
Damn, convenient, isn't that, 7?
What?
Huh. A bell.
It sounds like the clock in the main stairway. 10, 11, 12. Huh, 12.
It's midnight.
He's named 7 because he can only remember 7 things. He is kind of an oaf, but he's actually a good character. I like him a lot, to be honest.
Then we've still got 6 hours left, right?
We don't have any time to screw around. Let's get going. We gotta find the missing parts for the Reds.
What do you mean, find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
We've looked everywhere in this room. That only leaves one place to look.
One?
Well, not just one.
Hmm?
Wait. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
Don't freak out. We've already searched 4 of them.
Only 4.
4 rooms?
We just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
There are 48 other rooms?
Maybe?
Alright, so everyone knows which area they're searching?
Yeah.
Yes!
We'll all meet up when the clock goes off again. How about in that room with all the beds?
Yeah. Sounds straightforward enough.
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
I hope we can find them within the time limit.
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Boo.
Boo. Hello, Astral. Thank you for the resub. How are you?
Right. Then let's do this.
Astral.
It's a 1. I better get back to the others.
Any luck? How's it going, breasties?
Huh?
Uh-oh.
What are they doing over there?
Doing good, keeping that streak going. 31 months, baby. Yippee!
What happened, guys?
Jumpy, look!
Vacant? Come on, guys. Who was it? I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it.
Well...
What the hell? What is up with you guys?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
You don't know?
When I got back, it was already like this. There was no one else here. That means I was the first one back, but the missing parts were already back in the red.
What? Let me see. You're right. It's in there. What about the other 2?
They're the same.
Let me take a look. It's just as you said.
They're all working.
I just want to be sure here. Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here, right?
Correct.
None.
Huh. Wait a minute. Where's Snake?
Uh-oh.
Does that mean that he found them?
I've no idea. There's nothing to suggest it, but nothing to suggest he didn't either.
I don't suppose we'll know until we can ask him in person.
Well, whatever he did or didn't do, he's pretty damn late. What the hell is he up to?
Maybe he's lost.
Yeah, well, that seems likely.
Today is the last day that Kiwi is streaming while there's still a 35% off discount on bundled gift subs. Bye 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 bye, your Oshi is broke. Yippee.
I am broke. That is not a lie. That is not a lie. Well, brother, thank you. Was it 5? I think that's 5. Hold on. Yet P. Hold on. Yeah, it was 5. Thank you for the 5 gifted. That was quick.
No! That's impossible!
Yet P.
Yeah, my brother's blind, but he's got really great hearing. He can get around as well as anyone who can see.
Alright, Clover's having her breakdown.
So he couldn't get lost. That's impossible. I'm gonna go look for him.
Off she
Hey,
goes.
Hold on, Clover. Wait. Well, that didn't work.
Bye, Clover.
Damn it. What should we do now?
Well, the red is working now.
No! We're not leaving 2 people behind! We should go look for them!
Oh man, this ain't good.
Okay, hype train with new hype train rewards. Are there new hype train rewards? I didn't even know about that. Whoa! How many was that? Another 5? Thank you also for the other 5 gifted Milky. Yippee! Yippee! And I gotta tab back to the game. Ugh.
Oh, yes, what an excellent idea.
M
We just
underscore this
wasted a bunch
cheers.
of time looking for some
X10.
piece of
Yippee.
electronic junk.
Yippee!
Now let's waste some more by looking for a couple of idiots.
Then remain here if you feel you must, but there's no time. We've only 5 hours left.
Bippy.
Yippee!
Let's split up.
All right, I'll take this direction.
Then I shall look that way.
I'll be over here.
Let's see you all later.
Bye.
All right, we should go too.
Yes, let's go! But where should we start?
Let's see.
Okay. Let's go to the
How
casino.
about the casino on B deck?
Okay, let's go, Jumpy.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake.
Got this one yesterday from the hype train. What is that? Chill girl? What? Well, alright then.
I'm just not seeing it.
Really? Maybe you need to look harder.
Chill girl is kind of
I
fire.
don't think that's the problem.
Oh, by the way, I've got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it?
Refuse and leave. We can say, shut the hell up. Who cares?
What is it?
Well, I don't like to beat around the bush, so I'll get right to it. Why don't we team up?
Team up?
Yeah. What? You need me to explain it to you? I'm saying
Bitch, I'm a cow.
Bitch, I'm a cow.
Even if we wanted to, that's impossible.
With milkers like hers, that is correct.
Why?
Jumpy's bracelet number is 5, mine is 6, and yours is 8. Our digital route would be 1. But there's no number 1 door in the large hospital room. The only doors there are 3, 7, and 8.
Then we add another person.
Huh?
Who?
What? Isn't that easy? 7.
Oh, if we add 7, 5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 7 equals 26. The digital root of 26, 2 plus 6 equals 8.
Thanks.
Wait a minute.
Lotus, you mind getting in the milk machine? It's gathering dust right now and I gotta test run it.
What about the other 4?
Caught a Tauros and named it Dante? Hell yeah!
Ace, Snake, Santa, and Clover.
Well, why don't you add them up?
1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 10. And 1 plus 0 equals 1. The digital root for those 4 would be 1.
That's right.
And you know the number 1 door isn't in the big hospital room, right?
Of course I know that.
No! Are you saying you'd leave them behind?
Of course not. What kind of woman do you think I am? Once we get off the ship, we could come back and rescue them, couldn't we? Then we wouldn't really be leaving them behind.
Don't try to lie to us. I don't think you do anything of the sort.
Really? Why do you think that?
You remember, don't you? We have less than 5 hours left. Even if we manage to escape, there's no way we could come back to rescue them in less than 5 hours.
Well, you never know until you try.
No, you're not thinking this through. Even if we brought 7 with us, we wouldn't be able to get off the ship. The 4 of us couldn't open door 9. It is hidden.
That is correct.
But an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Yeah, that's right. The digital route for the 4 of us would be 8, so we'd have to add Ace to make 9.
That's right. Unless we bring Ace too, we'll be stuck.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate. That's all you have to say?
Well, let's try and find another way, okay? A way to get out of here with all 8 of us.
That's impossible. Are you being serious? And you do know that only 5 people, at most, can go through one of the numbered doors, right? The number 9 isn't going to be an exception to that rule. Regardless, at least 3 people will get left behind.
Huh?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. No. Wait just a second. You're skipping over a really big detail. Is that really okay? That means 3 people will die in the end. Are you okay with that? That's just...
You think I could have a moment alone? There's some things I need to think about.
That didn't turn out to be a very pleasant conversation.
Yeah. Well, regardless, let's just focus on finding Snake for now, okay?
Yes, you're right. We can think about those other things later.
Yeah. Let's not think about hard
Where
stuff
should we
now.
go
Only
next?
easy stuff. Only easy stuff. Let's go to the first class cabin.
Let's go take a look at the first class cabin. It's really close.
What should Junpei do? Talk to
Are
her.
you alright? Look, I know you're really worried, but
Kiwi when offered chocolate? What is that? Mega Mlep? It's so teeny, it's hard to see.
Alone. Alone.
Hmm?
I said leave me alone!
Actually, you said Mlone.
You're so annoying! Just go away and leave me alone! Just go away, okay? Just go somewhere else! Stop bothering me!
Damn.
Why are you still here? Did you hear me?
Post Malone.
Huh? Fine, forget it. If you aren't gonna leave, then I'll just...
alright. Let's go, June.
Yeah.
It's okay, she's just having her breakdown. She'll be
We
fine.
really need to find
Smiley
Snake,
face.
for Clover's sake. So, where do you think we should go next? Hey, why don't we go back to C deck? We can take a look at that hallway with all the rooms.
Okay, let's get going then.
Let's go!
Oh, it's Ace.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, Snake! Where are you? Answer me if you're there!
What should Junpei do?
Let's go.
Ah, hello there.
Hello.
Snake is... well, that's obvious, isn't it? I assume you haven't found him yet?
Nope.
Yeah, doesn't seem like you're having any luck either.
I really wonder where he could have gone.
Well, wherever he's disappeared to, we must find him as quickly as we can. For Clover's sake.
Yeah, we just saw her. She's having a bit of a hard time.
Right.
By the way, do you think Clover and Snake are really siblings?
Why would you say that?
Why? Well, it's obvious, isn't it? They don't look alike at all.
Yes, you know, now that you mention it, they don't. Still, there are a great many siblings who do not look like one another. It certainly isn't rare. At any rate, we really must find Snake as soon as possible. The clock is ticking. We really can't afford to waste any time.
Yes, sir.
Very well. Let's get back to the search, shall we? You can leave this area to me.
All right. Let's go, Jumpy.
Thank you for the hydrate.
That was... I'll think on it later. Like Ace said, finding Snake is our top priority. Alright, where should we go next?
Go to the casino and this. We gotta go back to the big hospital room.
Go back to the big hospital room.
Wow. Wow. Hui. Bah.
Okay, let's go then.
Hey, wait, that's...
What's up, Santa?
Santa? What are you doing?
What? You can't tell? I'm checking out the red.
Oh yeah? Why?
Why? Is there something bothering you?
What? It's not bothering you?
Huh?
The guts of this red. Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put it back in here?
We are, but we don't got time to think about that right now.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm curious too, but
Who do you think did it?
I don't know.
Well, what about you, Junpei? Who do you think fixed this thing for us?
0.
I think it was probably Zero.
Why?
Isn't that obvious? He's the guy who set this whole thing up.
You don't think that should mean the opposite? Seems to me like that means he didn't do it. I mean, who do you think took that stuff out in the first place?
Probably Zero.
Yeah, exactly. And why the hell would he put them back in after he'd taken them out himself? It just doesn't make sense.
Or does it?
Why do all that work?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So, what happened then? Who put that stuff back in the Reds?
So, in other words, one of us is the person who fixed the red.
Bingo! We have a winner.
But if that's true, then the person who did it doesn't want the rest of us to know that they fixed it.
Yeah.
But why?
No idea. Maybe if they come clean on that, it means we'd find out something else. Something bad.
Something bad?
Dunno. But whatever it is, it's gotta be worth hiding.
Of
Of course, it could have something to do with Snake's disappearance.
You think maybe they did something to Snake?
Yeah. Look, if you trust anybody in this game, you're gonna lose. You've gotta be careful. The person you trust the most could turn out to be the one who stabs you in the back.
Now wait a minute. That sounds like one of the endings we just got. Somebody stabbed us in the back. And they didn't tell us who.
And that's that, I guess.
Okay, finish searching.
Snake hasn't been anywhere we've searched. And we can't keep looking for him. Wherever he is, it's not here. We need to get moving.
We don't got a choice. Lotus is right.
Yeah.
We're not gonna find Snake. There's a problem, though. We've got to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Yes, I have a proposal. Why don't we decide on one person to sacrifice?
Sacrifice?
Well, perhaps that's a bit of a harsh word, but yes. You've all figured it out by now, haven't you? We can't all make it through those doors. If we split into 2 teams of 4 and 3 people respectively, then 3 people will be left behind. If we split into 2 teams of 5 and 2 people respectively, then 2 people will be left behind. But if we split into 2 groups of 3 and leave 1 person out, then only 1 person will be left behind.
Leaving behind 3 people with 2 teams of 4 and 3. She was right.
Then, you're saying we gotta decide who's gonna stay behind.
Q with the subtlety of a brick through a window. I mean, I kind of already know how this game plays out. I know who the villain is. I know why they did all this. Why would I pretend like I don't?
Yes, we do. Given our circumstances, it's logically and morally the best solution.
Spoilers. I didn't say who. I didn't say who or why or what.
If the other 6 are to survive, then 1 person has to sacrifice themselves.
No, that's too cruel.
What's so cruel about it?
To just sacrifice someone like that?
Then what's your plan? Maybe we should sacrifice 2 people instead of just 1.
That's not what I meant. We shouldn't sacrifice anyone.
I told you, that's impossible. Wake up.
Whoa, whoa, calm down, you two. Look, what Lotus is trying to say is, you should aim to bring the greatest amount of happiness to the greatest amount of people, right?
Exactly. That's how democracy works. And for that reason, I think the only fair way to decide who will be sacrificed is through a vote. What do you think?
No, that's terrible.
I'm not asking you. Shut up.
I'm not asking you.
What about you, Sam?
Me? Well, I agree, I guess.
All right, that's 1 vote for. Counting mine, that's 2. 7.
I can't say I agree with you, but we don't exactly have a choice. If we don't do something, we're all gonna die.
Oh, glad to see you get it. If I can get 1 more vote, then it's decided. What about you, Clover? Hey, Clover. Your brother has to be behind one of the numbered doors. We've searched everywhere, but we didn't find him. Doesn't that mean he has to have gone through one of them somehow? Let's go look for him together, okay? If we sacrifice 1 person, then we can go look for him. You agree with me?
I'm definitely not manipulating you right now.
Right?
Okay.
The motion carries. Now, let's start a vote to...
That won't be necessary. I will stay. That should solve our problem, yes?
Ace, what are you saying? No, You can't do that! That won't solve anything!
June, I'm afraid you may have misunderstood me. I said I would stay, but I never said I would sacrifice myself.
Huh?
I trust you. Each and every one of you. I believe you'll come back for me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's optimistic, and then there's just nuts. Those doors only go one way. You go in, you don't come out. If we go through them...
You won't be able to return, correct?
Yeah.
True. But that will not be the case once you've escaped from the ship.
What?
Please, I beg you. Once you've escaped, come back and rescue me. Ideally, within the time limit Zero has given us.
If we can.
No, that's ridiculous. There's no way we could get back in time. We've only got 5 hours left. We don't even know where the hell we are. How on earth are we gonna find someone to come and rescue you?
Then, perhaps you would prefer to stay instead of me? Or perhaps you would be willing to leave June behind? You see, there's no other choice. Then I see we've come to our conclusion. Go on. Don't worry yourselves about me. Go, quickly.
Good. Let's accept his kind offer then.
Good.
Yippee!
I think this is
We're leaving the old man to die.
Perhaps I'll be able to take a nap. It may be my age, but I get tired so easily these days.
Well, what are you waiting for? We're wasting time. Why don't we hurry it up?
You're right. We should get going. That's all we can do right now.
7.
Yeah, huh?
Seriously. Honestly, I was getting kind of sick of listening to you guys talk.
You too, Santa? I have to find my brother. Wait, all of you. Let's just calm down and think about this.
You don't got time.
There has to be a way to get everyone out. There has to be. Right, Jumpy? Say something.
Yeah, let's think. There's gotta be another way.
Fine. Forget about it. I'll figure it out on my own.
Damn, I literally agreed with her and she still got mad.
Ace! Come on, Ace. Please stand up. You can't give up yet. We just have to sit down together and think about this. We'll figure out a way that we can all get out of here.
Oh no.
Ace!
Think I can barely honk shoe, honk shoe.
What happened? Ace, say something.
I'm all right.
How are you all right?
This.
A syringe? Soparil beta. What does this do? Did you use this?
Yes. It's just anesthetic. I'll be fine.
Anesthetic?
I found it earlier.
Oh yeah?
While we were searching the hospital rooms.
His age caught up with him. He's 29! Don't say that. I'm gonna be 29 this year. Also, we've seen this before. I'm just letting it play anyway because it's part of the timeline we're currently on.
I thought it might be useful later. I didn't think I'd be using it on myself.
Why did you do this?
Didn't I tell you? I'd like to take a nap.
I'm gonna be 26 in like a week. I'm getting there too. 26 is not 28 turning 29, bruh.
I really am. Very
You're
tired.
pretty much a baby, come on. Ursiwi and Overbite died to a thrashing Gyarados of a random trainer. Damn, no.
Ace.
Is there something you want to say? I just like to sleep a little. Could you keep it down?
No, don't, Ace. Don't fall asleep.
You feel warm. So comfortable. I think I'll have a nice dream.
Night-night.
Ace! Ace!
Let's get him up on a bed.
My body's been ravaged by time and running 3 miles every day for 3 years. I hurt.
Well, we really don't have a choice now. We can't let his sacrifice go to waste, right?
Like you even mean that.
You say something?
No, nothing.
Yeah, but we're not done choosing yet, are we?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, we haven't decided who's going in what door.
Oh, yes. Yes, that's true.
Enough of this screwing around. Let's decide. You first, Lotus. Which door do you want?
I want door number 8. It's the same number as my bracelet number.
Got it. You're 8. You're next, 7. Which one do you want?
I'll take 7. I can't get along with that old lady.
What? What did you say?
Who, me? I didn't say nothing.
Oh, you're gonna get it next time.
Alright, who's next? Junpei, which door do you want?
I want door 8.
I think I'm gonna go with door 8.
Getting serious deja vu, man. I wonder why. Because we've done this already.
Okay, 8 it is.
We're on another branching path now.
Yeah.
Alright then. That means June's gotta go through 7.
What? Why?
What?
If the 6 of us are gonna keep going without leaving anyone behind, there are only 3 ways we can do it.
Kiwi, I'm joking. Yeah, but what if you weren't?
Have 3, 5,
You ever
and
consider
8
that?
go through 7.
What if this is the
4,
timeline where you
6,
weren't
7
joking?
go through 8.
Then what?
4, 5, and 7 go through 7, and 3, 6, and 8 go
Fucking
through 8.
Santa. Then I'd be a dumb, stupid idiot. You don't say. You don't say.
Or 3, 6, and 7 go through 7, and
Oh, I didn't
there are
skip
no
that.
other combinations. In other words, 3 and 4, and 7 and 8 can never go through the same doors. You get it now?
Oh no.
I didn't actually. I typed. Also, you said didn't. Good job.
You're saying we aren't gonna see each other again for a long time.
Hey, come on. You're making it sound like we're never gonna see each other again. We gotta split up, but only for a while. This is just like when we went into the 4 and 5 doors, remember? We got split up then too, but we all met back up. I'll bet 7 and 8 are just like that.
Kiwi gonna be my 76th reason. Soldier 76? Soldier 76? That's crazy.
You mean they're
I can
connected
turn
somehow?
anything into a character I simp for. I can do anything I want.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere.
Why? What makes you think so?
If they don't, then neither team can get through door 9. In other words, the game would end right here. Zero's been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he'd blow it now. I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible. He's not gonna end this game until we get through the 9 door.
Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again. I promise.
Strung up and laid bar while I burn your Dante merch. Damn, can't even type your threat correctly, huh? Shut up.
Yes.
No.
Promise?
You guys are done, right? Anyway, that's pretty much it. Clover and I will both go into separate groups. I figure I'll take 7 and Clover can take 8. Any problems with that, Clover?
Whatever.
Alright, we're ready to go then. Let's move.
Later.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then shall we go?
Kerchunk.
It's open.
Run.
Hurry!
June.
Jumpy.
What the hell are you doing?
We don't got time to longingly stare at each other and pine. We have to go. Someone get me a stamp so I can permanently tattoo Brat on Kiwi's forehead.
stopped.
Pointless.
What an unpleasant girl. I bet she's not very popular with the boys.
Damn.
Maybe pairing these two together was a mistake. Too late now. I better catch up to them.
Oh, it's a dead end. There's a door on the left, though.
A laboratory?
Laboratory.
Oh, that doesn't sound very pleasant. I don't like the look of this place.
Me either. But there aren't any other doors. It's not like we have a lot of choices.
Junpei.
Huh?
Please, you first.
Ugh, fine.
She said, "You're the man here, you go first."
You know, I think the window looks into another room.
Maybe it's for monitoring something.
What the hell?
It looks so creepy.
It's kind of like that doll is waiting for surgery.
This is a laboratory, right? I'd say it's more like it's waiting to be experimented on.
Ooh,
It's creepy either way. Don't think that thing's gonna suddenly sit up or something, do you?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
I
look
don't
at
know.
those cables sticking out of it. If we press the wrong button, I don't know.
Stop it. Just thinking about it is terrifying.
What if the robot goes boom?
Wait, where's Clover? What is she? Are you okay?
What are you talking about?
What? I'm just worried about you. You've been real quiet.
What? I can't be quiet if I want to?
Well, I mean, of course you can. I just...
Okay then. If I can be quiet if I want, just leave me alone, okay?
Come on, you know I can't do that. We gotta work together.
Junpei, you just don't get it!
Shut up!
My brother's not the kind of person who'd just leave me behind! Something happened to him! Something bad.
Yeah.
What happened?
Look, just don't bother me, okay? Leave me alone.
Hey, wait, Clover! Hold on! That way is...
I told you to leave me alone!
Clover, watch out above you!
Uh-oh.
What the heck? What's going on here?
Hang on. I'll get it open.
Oh, for crying out. You'll never do it on your own.
Male hypno cottony needed. Ooh, how about Sneezy? To be fair, would he know if he left you behind if you didn't say anything for like 5 minutes? Well, she was talkative before this. She only got quiet after he disappeared, so...
Damn it! It's not moving.
Wait! Are you gonna give up? Just like that?
No, I'm not giving up. This has got to be another one of Zero's puzzles.
If it is, then there's gotta be a way to open it.
Just what I was thinking. Now all we gotta do is find it. Lotus and I can look around out here. Clover, you're gonna have to see if you can find anything in there.
Oh, yes, I'm on it.
Yippee! Although we're gonna wrap it up here because I don't got time to solve this entire room. Julio, what's the menu button? That's the save button, that's perfect. Slick! Okay. Eepy deepy time. Let's see who's currently live. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Citrus is live. They're doing karaoke. Yeah, baby. We're gonna raid Citrus. I don't know what song she's singing because I have the preview muted. Damn, her set list is huge. She sung all those already? I mean, she has been live for almost 3 hours. Holy smokes. Damn. Okay. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I'm glad that the ice storm didn't blow my power. I was really worried that we were gonna have, like, issues again today, but everything seemed to be okay, which is Gucci. I'll see you guys again next week for hopefully less scuffed streams. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, or night, and weekend. Bye bye! Mwah!
M_Dith cheered. X10. Good night. Have fun. Unless your name rhymes with DEEPY. In which case, fug you moi.